Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to bring you some boxing and live chat. Our 3 bouts for this afternoon or late evening, wherever you're listening from, will be the main event, Anthony Joshua defending his heavyweight title against Kubrat Pulev. The co-main events, fight coming up, Hughie Fury in a heavyweight bout, 10 rounds, takes on Marius Vock, Fury from England, cousin of Tyson Fury, and Wach from Poland. And then prior to the main event, Lawrence Okolie in a 12-round cruiserweight bout battles another Polish fighter, Nikodem Jezewski. So those are our bouts coming up. We're just coming to an end of the final 10 rounds for Kumazin and Okolie. I have Okolie slightly ahead as the round 10 comes to a close here, and we'll start our fight stream, our radio call and live chat with the Hughie Fury bout against Marius Wach. Wach is a tough fighter, has never been knocked out, he has been stopped. And Hughie Fury, cousin of Tyson Fury, has 3 losses. Every time he stepped up, he has lost. And this is a big fight for Hughie Fury. He has hopes of a crack at a title. Hughie Fury, 24 wins, 3 losses. His 3 losses have been against world-class opposition. Alexander Povetkin, who knocked out Dillian Whyte. And they're having a rematch coming up. Fury also has lost to the man who's fighting Anthony Joshua tonight, Pulev. And that was a unanimous decision. And he lost a majority decision to Joseph Parker. I watched that fight. I thought Fury did very well in the Parker fight. And I could have seen... I thought he won that fight against Joseph Parker. That's my opinion. But those are his 3 losses, all against world-class competition. For Marius Vock, Vock has a record of 36 wins, 6 losses. He's been stopped 3 times, but not knocked out. Those were TKO stoppages. And he's lost 3 by decision. His last loss came to Dillian Whyte in 2019. He's also lost to the Martin Okolie, who we see, well, we don't see. That fight's come to an end. Let's just see who wins this one here. That was Okolie versus Kuzmin. I thought Okolie wins a close decision here. Kuzmin did well on the inside, but just didn't commit to it. So they're going to have a decision here. I'm just curious who wins this bout. It was a good bout, that one. But we'll start our broadcast with the Fury-Wach match. So we'll wait for that. Again, back to Marius Vock. Losses to Dillian Whyte, Martin Okolie, Artur Spitska, another Polish fighter, American Gerald Miller. All right, here's the decision. Let's see what's going on here. I think it's going to be a close win for Okolie. I don't think Kuzmin did enough. He didn't really establish himself on the inside. He fought well when he got on the inside, so let's see. I saw one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in the prelim. A draw when someone won every round. And they're going to have the decision here for the Okolie Kuzmin. And Okolie won it. Okay, that's what I thought. So Okolie wins that fight. And that's the way I saw it. I saw it close and him winning. All right, back to Marius Vock, who will be taking on Tyson Fury, 10 rounds heavyweights. So he lost to Dillian Whyte, Martin Okolie, who just won, and then another Polish fighter, Spitska, I believe you pronounce his name. And he lost a split decision there. The American Gerald Miller TKO'd him. Alexander Povetkin TKO'd him. And then in his one bid for the heavyweight title against Vladimir Klitschko, he lost a unanimous decision but took quite a beating. So he's a very durable heavyweight, obviously, Marius Vock. So it should be an interesting fight between Fury and Vock. 10 rounds heavyweights, that's coming up. And then prior to the main event, it'll be Lawrence Okolie in a 12-round cruiserweight bout with a late replacement from Poland, Nikodem Jezewski. We'll have fun saying that name. Lawrence Okolie, 14-0 with 11 stoppages. So a big fight for Okolie. Jezewski is 19 wins, no defeats, 1 draw. He has 9 by stoppages. Okolie has 11 stoppages. And then, of course, the main event, Anthony Joshua defending his heavyweight title. Joshua 21-1. His one loss to Andy Ruiz when Ruiz TKO'd him to take the heavyweight title from Joshua. He would come back to avenge the defeat in the next bout against Andy Ruiz with a unanimous decision where he won pretty much every round, boxing beautifully. Joshua, 23 wins, 1 loss, 21 by stoppages, and he's been stopped once. Joshua does have at times a suspect chin, but he can bang and he has boxing ability, and he is a big boy. Kubrat Pulev from Bulgaria, 28 wins, 1 loss. His one loss when he challenged for the IBF and ring heavyweight title against Vladimir Klitschko, and Klitschko knocked him out in round 5. So interesting bouts coming up here on the channel as we await the Fury-Vock bout. And that'll be 10 rounds heavyweights. Who do you like in this Anthony Joshua fight against Pulev? I think Pulev can give him trouble. They're big men. You land on the chin, and someone could go boom. Again, Pulev has 14 knockouts or stoppages in his 28 wins. And in his 1 loss, he was KO'd. And Anthony Joshua does have big power. So Joshua looking for a very impressive performance against a very capable contender in Pulev. So once again, Fury taking on Vock. Then Okolie versus Jezewski. And Joshua Pulev in the main event. So 3 bouts coming up. Our radio call and live chat. As I'm looking up the pronunciation, I guess it's Jezewski. Well, we're going to have all kinds of issues with that name. We'll try our best. Jezewski. Out of Poland. So Hughie Fury. I think Fury should defeat Mariusz Wach of Poland. Fury needs to box. He says he's going to knock him out. I don't see that happening. Hughie's not the biggest puncher. He does have 14 stoppages. Vock has been stopped, but he's never been knocked out. If Hughie Fury can defeat Marius Vock via the KO, the ref counting 10, that would be quite an impressive feat for Hughie Fury. Again, Hughie Fury, the cousin of Tyson Fury, and he'd like a crack at one of these titles. And should be an interesting bout, to say the least. As we await the ring entrance for 2 of the pugilists, Fury and Vock. The first bout I watched was one of the most horrific decisions I've ever seen. Let me go back and see if I can get the names here. It was an 8-rounder. Florian Marcu from Albania, a very stylish, classic fighter, can fight in or out, was taking on Jamie Stewart of the UK. Stewart only in his second professional bout. Now, Stewart, tough fighter, I guess a really wonderful story, recovering from addiction. Said boxing saved his life, and it did. He didn't win one round out of those 8 rounds, and he got knocked down with a body shot. The referee was a sole judge in that bout. He had it a draw. He didn't win one round. It was the worst decision. I mean, I've seen a lot of horrific decisions. This was awful. The guy did not win one round, and he got knocked down. And they called it a draw. That was and I put it in the chat. I went, wow, a draw for Stewart. Holy cow, he didn't win a round. I mean, he was a tough fighter. And Marku dropped him with a body shot, so that's a 10-8 round right there. The way I score fights when I'm doing this, the winner of the round gets a point. If there's a knockdown, he gets 2 points. Very simple. That's the way I do it. It's the same thing as a 10-point must system. They just have larger numbers. So we're not really scoring by round. I mean, you are, but you're not. You're going to give a point for the winner, no point for the loser, and if there's a knockdown, 2 points. So here we were waiting Hughie Fury and Marius Vock to enter the ring. We haven't seen them yet. The main event, Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev. Who do you like in that fight? I think Joshua will take that, and that sets up a lot of big fights. Maybe he takes on Tyson Fury when this pandemic's over to a packed house at Wembley Stadium, over 100,000 people. That'd be something. The bout prior to Joshua and Pulev will be Lawrence Okolie and Nikodem, let's look at the pronunciation again, Jezewski. Nikodem Jezewski. And that's 12 rounds cruiserweights. And the first bout we'll have is Hughie Fury, cousin of Tyson Fury, versus Marius Vock. And if you're just joining us, thank you very much. Bud Biner says hello. I'm feeling okay, Bud. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Again, Hughie Fury, 24 wins, 3 losses. His 3 losses come via decision. He has lost to all top-notch heavyweights, the cousin of Tyson. A decision loss to Alexander Povetkin. A decision loss to the man who's challenging Joshua tonight from Bulgaria, Kubrat Pulev. And then a controversial majority decision loss to Joseph Parker. I actually thought Hughie Fury won that fight. I thought Fury beat Parker, the heavyweight from New Zealand. So again, what it seems, people would say, when Hughie Fury steps up in competition, he loses. This is a big opportunity here. Though Marius Wach, a tough fighter, I don't think is on the level of Povetkin, Pulev, or Parker. Marius Wach had one crack at the heavyweight title. He lost to Vladimir Klitschko. He lost a 12-round decision in a horrific beating. He went the distance, and that was for the heavyweight championship. Again, his losses, he's lost to Alexander Povetkin. He was TKO'd. The Russian. Jarrell Miller TKO'd Wach. He lost a decision to fellow Polish fighter Artur Szpilka. And he lost to Martin Okolie, who just defeated Kuzmin, the Russian fighter, in the prior bout. His last loss came to Dillian White on the fight card in Saudi Arabia. He lost a unanimous 10-round decision. And again, we're awaiting Hughie Fury versus Marius Vock. That's what we're waiting for. That's our first bout. And then it'll be Lawrence Okolie and Nikodem Jezewski of Poland. And I'm pretty sure I will mess up his name, and I apologize. So that's Nikodem Jezewski. And then the main event, 12 rounds heavyweight championship, or a version of the heavyweight championship. It's Anthony Joshua's heavyweight championship. Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev. Pulev from Bulgaria, Joshua from the UK and England. Who do you like in that heavyweight championship fight? I'm taking Anthony Joshua, not going out on a limb there. Pulev, it's going to be interesting if Pulev can land a counter right. Both fighters are orthodox. That means they will lead with their left hand, then that's their jab hand, and then the power hand, staying behind the jab, will be the right hand. So that's going to be interesting to see if Pulev can get Joshua's attention early. Now Joshua, will he lay back and box, work behind that big long jab, and land that big right hand? Joshua's a strong man, Pulev's a strong man, but again, Pulev, when he challenged for the title in his one loss, was knocked out in the 5th round by Vladimir Klitschko, and that was back in 2014 in November. As we await Hughie Fury and Marius Vock, and here it is, Fury versus Vock. And the first fighter to start his ring entry, this is Marius Vock. He is a big fella. Again, these are heavyweights. Vock, very durable. He's been stopped 3 times, but never knocked out. And Marius Vock, one more time. 36 wins, 6 losses, 3 by stoppage, 3 by decisions. Hughie Fury, 24-3, his 3 losses, all by decision, all when he stepped up in class. Povetkin, Pulev, and Parker, though I thought he beat Parker. So Marius Vock makes his ring entrance as he goes into the ring right now. He goes right over the top rope. He's a big fella. Marius Vock from Poland. Hughie Fury from the UK. Again, Hughie Fury, the cousin of another heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury. Hope all is well. And who do you like in this fight? Fury, Vock. I think Fury should be able to outwork Vock. Fury, if I'm Fury, just box, and win the decision. He says he wants to knock out Vock. No one has. Vock is, I believe, 40 years old. Fury will have the age on him when it comes to youth. And here comes Hughie Fury. Good boxer. Moves well. And when he stepped up in competition, he has lost. Again, I thought he beat Parker. He did lose to Povetkin and Pulev, though. Hughie Fury. He starts his ring entrance from the ramp. They come out of the locker room. They come down a ramp into the ring. There's actually about 1,000 people in attendance here at the arena. They let in 1,000. I believe this holds over 10,000. And Hughie Fury goes through the ropes, black trunks, black gloves. Both are orthodox fighters. And Fury takes a little look at Marius Vock. Vock staring down Fury as he bounces up and down near his corner. Vock is a big fella from Poland. Gold trunks, black trim, a little pudgy around the midsection, a tattoo on his chest, and he looks 40 years old. Golden Eagle, 99, hope all is well. He's joined us for the bouts. So it's Fury versus Vock, 10 rounds of boxing. This is the first of our 3 bouts. We will then have Okolie Jezewski. That's 12 rounds cruiserweights. And then the championship fight, Joshua versus Pulev for 12 rounds. Vock is definitely the bigger, girthier man. Let's see how Hughie Fury looks. He looks in decent shape. You can see the paunchness of Marius Vock. Tough fighter. He's been stopped 3 times, but not knocked out. Fury's a little. He doesn't have a 6-pack either. So, and now Vock just bouncing up and down. This is a good stare down. Fury not impressed with Vock. And this is not even the official stare down. Vock's walked over to Fury's corner. They're talking to one another a little bit. Much more Vock. Now the referee says, back it up, boys, back it up, as we get ready for some pugilistic action. Marius Vock, 36 wins, 19 by stoppage, 6 losses in 42 fights. He hails out of Poland. Again, I think he's 40 years old. A little paunchy there. He's a big man, though. I don't think you want to meet him in an alley, that's for sure. Big fight for Vock. It would be a good win over Hughie Fury. This is a crossroad fight for both these. I don't think Vock can take a loss, obviously, at his age. But he's probably getting a good payday here. And in the pandemic, not many fights going on, though boxing has done quite well. And now they're going to introduce Hughie Fury. As he's in the ring, he'll be introduced to the crowd of about 1,000 folks at the stadium. So here's Hughie Fury, cousin of Tyson Fury. 24 wins, 3 losses, 14 by stoppage in 27 fights. Again, when he stepped up, he has lost. He wants to change that trend. Though I think this is not a step up. This is a crossroads fight, in my opinion. This is a crossroads fight between Hughie Fury and Marius Vock. I really think Hughie Fury has to look good here. He doesn't necessarily have to stop Vock, though that would be an incredible task. He has to win. Referee giving the final instructions. He says, touch gloves. They do. We're ready for round 1. Scheduled for 10. Our first bout of 3 bouts on the channel. Radio call and live chat. Hello to Jeff Ray. Hope all is well. Here's round 1. We await the bell, and there's the bell. Fighters go to ring center. Fury tries a circle. He's closer to the ropes. Vock trying to walk him down. He's going right at Hughie Fury. He's jabbing to the body, and then he tries a jab to the head. Fury pawing with his jab, trying to feel out Vock. But Vock he wants to land something hard. He jabs hard to the body. Now he backs up. Fury comes to him. And again, Fury with his jab hand low and right hand cocked, looking to land a counter. Both fighters, Vock looks like you can counter him. And Fury tries. He comes over the top twice. One hits Vock to the back of the head. Fury constantly circling away from the bigger man. Vock hits him with a couple of good jabs. Now Vock is closer to the rope. A right hand. Oh, a good body shot by Fury. Vock goes back to the ropes. A little sloppy here, a lot of mauling and brawling. The referee warns him. A little wrestling there as they circle. Fury trying to land. Fury trying to figure out the very large Vock, the very girthy Vock. Fury, he's looking to land the counter right. He drops that jab. He's inviting Vock to come forward. Now Vock steps back. Again, Fury just looks to land that counter right. That's what he looks like to me, a 1-2, a very sloppy 1-2. The right hand hit Vock in the back. Vock digs to the body. Vock uses a jab. And Fury, again, it looks to me he wants to land the counter right. On the inside, a little mauling and brawling by both fighters. Fury just on the outside, moving side to side a bit. Vock throws and misses. Fury ducks under. Both fighters not really, they're feeling each other out. And Fury's having a difficult time with Vock. Vock now muscles Fury to the ropes. The referee says, fight out of it, fight out of it. Fury pushes Vock away. Vock steps back. Fury, the closer pugilist to the rope, a 1-2. I don't think that got in clean. He's trying to land that right hand. And again, he switches up a little bit. Vock backs up. Vock hit Fury with a right hand off the ropes. Vock is on the ropes. Fury trying to fight inside. And Vock now spins him and has Fury on the ropes. A lot of mauling and brawling. Both fighters hitting each other with short little punches on the inside to the head. Some of them to the back of the head. Now, action a little more ring center. Vock uses the jab. He has his right hand cocked. Fury jabs. Vock backs up. Fury again. He dips a little bit. He's looking to land the right hand. Vock on the ropes. Fury throws a combination but does not land. Vock. Oh, a good 1-2 by Vock. Fury felt that one, but he's standing up to it. Again, Fury drops that jab hand, dips a little bit. He wants to wing that right hand. Vock backs up. Vock, it looks like both fighters are trying to counter each other, so it's going to be who counters who's first and who gets hurt first. 18 seconds left in round 1. Vock on the ropes. Fury digs a couple of shots to the body. Oh, another good counter right. 2 more good counter shots by Vock, and now he lands the jab. And we're going to come to an end of round 1 as Vock starts moving away. A clubbing overhand right by Vock to Fury. Fury pushes him to the ropes, and there's the bell. That was a close round, but I give it to Vock. I thought Vock landed the harder punches. Fury, to me, had trouble with Vock's size, and let's see if he can come up with something. I give that round, and then again, I go a 1-point system. You win the round, you get 1 point. If there's a knockdown, you get 2 points. I just thought Vock was a little better with his counters. And Fury, to me, had trouble with the size of Vock. Vock is a big, girthy man. 40 years old. And I'd like to say thank you to Jeff Ray, Golden Eagle 99, and Bud Biner, who has joined us in the chat. They're talking to Vock in his corner. He's getting some air, some water on his head, and now a sip of water. Mouthpiece back in for Vock. Fury's already up in his corner. We await round 2, scheduled for 10. Referee says fight. Action at ring center right now. Fury, again, very awkward. Vock tries to bang the body. Now he backs up. Now Vock bangs the body. Now again he lands that right hand. He's able to land another right hand landed by Vock. Fury's trying to be a bit more aggressive now. He has Vock on the ropes. A looping right hand gets in. And Fury wants a fight on the inside here. I guess he really does want to knock out Vock. He's not really using his boxing ability right now. Mauling and brawling on the inside. Fury throws a 1-2. Doesn't land. Action ring center. Fury pawing with that jab. He wants to load up on that right hand. Vock is now the counter puncher. Vock backing up, pawing with his jab. Fury misses with the right hand. Then comes over the top, lands one. Vock on the ropes, trying to fight off the ropes. Fury just banging away with the right hand to the head. Vock hits Fury to the back of the head. A lot of infighting, a lot of mauling and brawling here in round 2. Fury again hits Vock to the back of the head. There, Billy Goat to Billy Goat, holding on to one another, trying to work the free hand. Referee says fight. Fury continues to chop away with short right hands to the side and back ahead of Vock. Now he's pawing with that jab. Vock backs up towards the ropes. Fury again, he's just constantly throwing that right hand. They're looping punches at times. He's hit Vock quite a few times to the back of that head, in my opinion. That will do damage to a fighter. Again, this fight is taking place in a phone booth at the moment. Vock throws a 1-2, nothing of any significance. Vock tries to dig the body. Fury gets in tight, grabs onto Vock, puts his head under his chin, and works the free hand. Vock tries with an uppercut. Vock on the ropes. Fury with a pity-pat combination. Vock comes off the ropes. Vock looks winded. So maybe Fury's just going to try to wear him down with these tactics. Right hand. That was a big right hand missed by Fury. Vock backing up. They sort of clash heads there. No cut. And again, a lot of mauling and brawling. Fury's punches are not straight. They're kind of loopy. Fury pressing the fight. Vock back to the ropes. He got tagged with a looping right hand. Vock puts his hands up high. Oh, a good uppercut by Vock. Splits the guard of Fury. Fury felt that. And now Vock spins Fury to the ropes. And again, a lot of mauling and brawling. Fury continues to work that right hand when he's free, and Vock seems winded, even though he landed the better punch. Fury lands a right hand that gets through. Vock in the corner now. Fury just pounding away, just chopping away at Marius Vock. Again, these are awkward punches by Fury. They don't look effective, but he's wearing down Vock. He just keeps pounding Vock on the ropes to the side of the head. Good infighting by Fury. Mauling, brawling, Fury puts his shoulder and keeps Vock to the ropes. Now Vock spins him. Now Fury's on the ropes. A 1-2-3. Nothing landed by Vock. Fury getting in a rhythm now. And he's using a jab, more pawing. Vock throws a wild left hook as he backs up. One shot to the body. They tie up again. Fury continues to press the fight. Vock in the corner. Fury pounding away. A big shot by Fury at the bell. Excuse me. A good round for Hughie Fury. He just mauled and brawled the older Marius Vock. I give that round to Fury. So after 2, I have it 1 apiece. Wow. Excuse me again. Hughie Fury is just really pressing the fight. Not throwing a lot of straight punches. He gets in tight and he just keeps working that right hand. He ties up and he keeps throwing that right hand in tight to the jaw, to the side of the head, to the back of the head. And I think that has taken effect on Marius Vock. We start round 3. I have it 1 round apiece. And here's the beginning of round 3. The referee calls timeout. And now he's going to have a word with both fighters, and he's going to say, I think he's saying, cut out the rough stuff. It's been a mauling, brawling fight, and Wach seems winded. He starts to back up again. Fury pressing behind the jab. Fury just really trying to make it a street fight here. He thinks he's going to wear out Wach, and it seems like it's working. Again, there's that right hand in tight. He just ties him up, and he keeps throwing the right hand. He has Wach on the ropes now. Fury pity pats to the body. I think he just wants to throw that right hand. Short right hand by Wach, as now they get off the ropes. Wach towards ring center. Fury pressing. Fury works the jab. Wach backs to the ropes again. Now Fury works the body, a quicker combination. And again, he always comes back with that right hand to the head, whether it hits him on the side or the back. There it is, another good short shot to the side of the head. Hughie Fury fighting a very tough fight here. This is a big fight for Fury. Pawing jabs for Fury. Wach backing up, looking to counter. Now he's just putting his hands up, and he's on the ropes. And Fury just, again, with those roundhouse right hands, they're just chopping. He continues to chop away on the inside. Not really working the jab. He's just really trying to load up that right hand. And he's switching, he's switching constantly, it looks like. He has Wach trapped on the ropes. There's a big right hand. Wach with a good combination off the ropes. Wach's punches have gotten very slow. Wach digs to the body. Fury, again, pressing in on the older fighter. A lot of mauling and brawling. Now the referee says fight. And they continue. The referee's letting Hughie Fury fight on the inside. He's letting them both fight on the inside. Working the free hand. Good right hand by Fury over the top. Oh, a good counter by Wach that hits Fury on the chin. He took it quite well. Now, Fury again paused with a jab. He has Wach on the ropes, throws the right hand. Doesn't really land. Wach had his defense up. And again, mauling and brawling on the ropes. They spin one another on the ropes. The referee says break, they break. Wach backing up. Wach throws a 1-2. He misses. Fury stays in tight. Again, pawing with that jab. Wach tries to dig the body. Fury staying in tight. Looking to land that chopping right hand to the head. Now he just flips that jab out. He switches back and forth. And now Fury throws a good right hand. Doesn't get... Oh, there's the one that gets through. As Wach's on the ropes, Wach tries to club his way off the ropes, but Fury keeps him on those ropes. He keeps his shoulder. They maul, they brawl on the ropes. Billy Goat to Billy Goat. This fight could be in a phone booth right now as it is in the corner. 37 seconds left in round 3. Fury taking this round. Wach gets off the ropes. They're in tight. It is a tough, brawling fight here as Fury looking to wear down the older fighter from Poland, Mariusz Wach. Right hand did not land by Fury, but he just continues to press. Wach tries to throw to the body. Again, Fury trying to muscle him to the ropes, and he will. Wach fights his way off the ropes, not landing though. A lot of clubbing punches by both fighters as we come to an end of round 3. I give this round to Fury, and there's the bell for round 3. Again, Fury, it's not pretty, folks, but Hughie Fury is doing his job right now. I give him round 3 in a mauling, brawling round. He just keeps throwing that right hand in tight. Fury just throws that right hand in tight. It'll hit him, not really catching him flush on Wach's jaw, but he hits Wach to the side of the head, to the back of the head. He just keeps chopping with that right hand. After 3 rounds, I have it 2-1 Fury. I gave Wach the first round on some really solid counter punching, but it looks like Wach is definitely slowing down. The tactics of Hughie Fury are working as they're giving Fury the advice in the corner. Wach definitely looks winded as we prepare for round 4. Again, he's 40 years old, Wach. Fury looks the fresher. Not really boxing. He's going right at him. Just trying to stay in and wear him down. And here's the start of round number 4. The action starts at ring center, but then... Oh, good right hand by Fury. An overhand right backs Wach up. Wach's in his corner, or in the white corner. Fury opening up. He could stop him here. Wach trying to fight out of the corner. Fury measuring him. Wach fights out of the corner now. Fury trying to jump right on top of him as he nailed him. Fury looking to switch back and forth here. Now back to what looks like orthodox. Wach hits Fury behind the head. They're near the ropes. Wach has his back to the ropes. Fury keeps him pinned to the ropes. Again, a lot of mauling and brawling here. Fury looking to land that chopping right hand. No one's really landing anything. They're just pushing and shoving on the inside, wrestling. And they look tired. And finally the referee says break. A good right hand by Fury to start off this round. He jumped on Wach. Wach survived it. Wach tried to land a right hand there. He didn't. Again, they're in tight. This is a phone booth fight right now. And there is blood. It looks like blood from Fury. That is a nasty cut. I don't know if it was a clash of heads. That's going to make Fury even more urgent. It's in a bad spot. Fury is cut to the above the eye. Oh, that is a nasty cut. Nasty cut on the eye, above the eye. A lot of blood flowing. Fury has Wach on the ropes. Wach gets off the ropes. Fury trying to load up that right hand. He almost gets through. It might have got through. Wach blinking his eyes now. The blood from Fury. That's a bad cut on the eye of Fury. Fury, again, gets in tight. Chops with the right hand. This fight is in close. And Fury, the blood is not flowing in the eye, though. And Fury continues in tight to work that right hand. Wach sees the blood, and that's given him some hope. Wach tries to dig to the body. That was on the belt line. Fury with a 1-2. Wach's punches are extremely slow when he goes to the body. And the blood seems to be... Oh, Fury might have landed a little forearm there. And now timeout. They're going to take a look at the cut. Oh, my God. It hasn't impeded Fury's vision, in my opinion. It's nasty. But the blood is flowing to the side of the eye. The blood is flowing to the side. It's a bad cut. I would give Fury the rest of this round and see if his cornermen can do something with that, the cut, man. Because Fury's fighting well. They're going to let it go on, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. A minute left in round 4, and Wach is probably going to try to target that eye. Fury goes right at Wach. Wach just parries him away, puts those big arms out. Wach trying to measure with the right hand. He throws, he misses. Fury gets in tight. Punches. Wach is not landing his punches. Fury staying in tight. Again, a lot of mauling and brawling. That cut is bad, but it's not flowing into the eye. Fury continues to press. He seems to switch southpaw to orthodox every now and then. Now back to orthodox. Right hand nearly clips Wach. Fury puts his head in Wach's chin. Referee says, watch it. They're billy goat to billy goat, head to head, chin to chin, chest to chest. As we come down to the final 27 seconds, Fury pressing, Wach backing. Wach on the ropes. Fury opening up with 2 shots. Wach pushes him away. 19 seconds left here in round 4. Fury bleeding from that cut eye. 13 seconds. Referee says fight out. 10 seconds here in round 4. Oh, a good right hand by Fury. Wach stands up to it. Wach lands a chopping right hand. And, Fury. There's the bell. They're going to have to work on that cut in the Fury corner. It's Hughie Fury, not Yuri Fury, Golden Eagle. And he asks what's his record as they feverishly work on the cut. Let's see if it was from a punch or a clash of heads. Oh, it's a clash of heads, definitely. Clash of heads when they were fighting in tight. Hughie Fury, 24 wins, 3 losses, 14 by stoppage for our good friend Golden Eagle. Yeah, it was definitely a clash of heads there. I do give that round to Hughie Fury. He outworked Wach. It was a clash of heads. I'm looking at the replay now. I have it 3-1 Fury. No knockdowns. As again, they're going to try to squeeze that coagulant into that cut. Fury's off his stool. Wach's already ring center. Wach thinks he can stop Fury here on this cut. They did a good job on the cut in the corner. Fury pawing with that jab, looking to load up on the right. Oh, a good short right hand by Wach, and then the jab hook. It was a hybrid now. Fury presses. Wach lands again with a counter. Fury has Wach on the ropes, trying to work the free hand as Wach holds him behind the head with both hands. Wach pushes him away. Fury trying to press. He digs to the body. Wach's punches are slow and awkward. Fury's punches are awkward but faster. Wach on the ropes. Fury puts his head right into his chest, and he tries to bang away. When that happens, Wach turtles in his defense. He puts his guard up and does not punch. He looks to try to land a counter or an uppercut. Fury again just keeps chopping away on the inside with that free right hand to the side of the head, to the back of the head of the Polish fighter, Marius Vock. Fury has Wach on the ropes, pity-patting. Wach throws what is a big punch but misses. Fury backs up. Now Wach backs up. Action ring center. And this fight could be, again, in a phone booth. They're very tight. And the blood is flowing again from the eye of Fury. Wach tries to open up. He sees the blood. He's not really landing. A tough, gutty effort here by Hughie Fury. Fury trying to get in tight. Not a lot of action, a lot of mauling and brawling. Wach seems winded, but it's that blood that keeps him going, the blood of Hughie Fury. The fight is in close. trying to load up. Vock on the ropes. He missed with that big shot. Now he pity-pats. He pity-pats his punches as Vock is trapped on the ropes. And he continues to chop with that right hand, this time to the back of the Polish fighter's head. They spin one another. Now Vock moves to ring center, but they're in tight. Fury continues to press, trying to duck under the punches of Vock. Blood continues to flow from the Fury eye. He continues to press the attack. He is winning this round, in my opinion. Vock lands a good 1-2. Misses with his 1-2 there. And Fury just continues to chop away, but now Vock chops away with his right hand. This is a very physical fight. Action ring center. Again, it's in close. 2 good jabs by Fury. Now a right hand around the side of the guard of Vock. Now Vock back on the ropes. Fury tries to work the body, and now the free hand. The referee says break. Vock, again, if Fury didn't have the blood, that's what's energizing Vock. He threw a 1-2, it did not land. 24 seconds left here in round 5. A chopping right hand lands for Vock. They tie up. The referee says work the free hands, and they do. And a good shot by Fury gets through the guard. He has Vock on the ropes in the final 10 seconds here in round 5. Mauling, brawling, and we're coming to the bell. They come off the ropes, ring center. Good jabs by Vock. A nice little 1-2 by Vock at the end of the round. A good 1-2 by Vock. That was a tougher round to score for me. I thought Vock landed the cleaner punches, though when he doesn't land, he's extremely awkward, the big fella from Poland. I give that round to Vock. So I have it 3-2 Fury. I gave Vock the first round, and now the 5th round. I gave Fury 2, 3, and 4. My scoring system is a 1-point must system. You win, you get 1 point. You knock someone down, you get 2 points. The other fighter gets none. So we prepare for round 6 here. They continue to work on the cut. It's a bad cut above the eye of Fury, and I believe that would be, I think it's his right eye. It's tough when you're watching it because it's opposite. So it's a bad cut in a bad spot, but it seems to be flowing to the side and not in the eye. And again, they're going to have the doctor look at the cut. Oh, man, I don't think it's not impeding him. They should not stop this fight. I hope they don't. I think Fury is fighting quite well. It's a mauling, brawling, tough fight. This is a physical fight. The doctor's looking at the cut now, and he says, let it go on. And they should. It's not flowing into his eye. He's getting really lucky. It's off to the side of the eye. Yes, when Vock hits him, it goes into the eye a bit. And now the action starts. 2:51 left in round number 6. As Fury dips, tries to throw the right hand, comes forward, throws, and does not land. He's trying to land a big right hand, not known for his power. Both hands down by Fury. He's trying to lure Vock into a counterpunch now. Vock trying to work behind the jab. If I'm in Vock's corner, I say throw the 1-2 on the inside, tie up Fury, and walk him back. Now Fury's warned for hitting on the break, and he's being admonished by the referee. Did they take a point? No, but he was sternly admonished by the referee. Fury, the blood coming down, again, the side of the eye. Fury tries to land up with a big combo, doesn't land. Vock just backs up and puts his hands up. Now they're in tight, sort of ring center. The referee says, fight free. They do. A 1-2 by Fury, picked off by the gloves of Vock. Again, if I'm Vock, a nice little slapping left hook by Fury. It scores but does no damage. Vock tries a jab to the body. 2 minutes left here in round 6. Fury overhand right misses. Vock ducked under it. Fury more on the outside here. Again, he's just switching back and forth with the jab hand. Well, sometimes he jabs with the left, sometimes he jabs with the right. Now he's orthodox once again. He looks to land that big right hand. Vock just puts that guard up. That right hand split the guard, but did not really score well. Vock jabs to the body. Blood coming down from the eye of Fury. Fury backing up, definitely trying to... There's a good right hand by Fury. And then a chopping right hand. Vock pushes him away. Now the prey has become the predator. Vock comes forward, but he's clipped with another counter right. That's what Fury wants to do. He wants Vock walk to him and to walk into a right hand. Fury continues to circle and walk away. He wants the Polish fighter to come to him. He throws the right hand. That might have got through the guard of Vock. Fury's winning this round by counter punching. He's not staying on the inside. He paused with the jab, keeps his jab hand low, now throws a couple of jabs. He continues to circle. Right hand grazes Wach. Wach goes back to the corner. Hands held high. Those punches did not land by Fury. That right hand does get through. Fury winning this round with 50 seconds to go here in round 6. And again, the blood is not flowing into the eye. It's flowing to the side of the eye. Fury is cut. Fury 1-2 missed as Wach got his arms up and parried it away. Fury switches now. Now Fury goes southpaw. The looping left hand doesn't land. He's southpaw here, leading with the right. 29 seconds left here in round 6. Fury winning this round with, a good counter 1-2 by Fury. Now he throws the right jab. Now he switches back to orthodox. Wach has him on the ropes. Fury fights his way off the ropes. 14 seconds left here in round 6. Fury on the ropes trying to lure Wach in. Wach not falling for it, but he's not throwing punches. A 1-2 misses by Fury as he presses the action. Wach backs up. Final seconds here in round 6, and Wach comes forward, and there's the bell. I give that round to Hughie Fury, cousin of Tyson. So after 6 rounds, I have it 4-2 Hughie Fury. They've done a good job on the cut eye of Fury. The way I score a fight, you win a round, you get 1 point. You knock someone down, you get 2 points. The loser of the round gets no points. That's the way I score a fight. So I have it 4-2 after 6 for Fury. And Fury did something different this time. He did not press. He looked to counter. He wanted Wach to come forward. He hit him with some good counter punches. Wach then did not come forward so much. We await the bell for round 7. They continue to work on the eye of Hughie Fury. And again, the cut isn't a bad spot, but it flows down the side of the eye and not into the eye. The doctors looked at it twice as we begin round number 7. Round number 7 scheduled for 10. Wach goes towards Fury. Fury circles a bit. Slowly circles. A good 1-2 by Fury, snapping Wach's head. And now Fury, he's feeling it. His hands are down. That was the best combination Fury's thrown. And again, a left hook. It was a 1-2-3. The left hook just clipped the chin of Wach. But Wach continues to press forward as Wach wants to open up that cut. Wach, a big fella, 40 years old, from Poland. A bit pudgy, but strong. Never been KO'd. He's been stopped 3 times. Fury pressing the attack. 2:23 to go here in round 7. Fury working the jab. A good jab there. That was a stiff jab by Fury. Again, he drops his jab. Right hand. Right hand grazes the head of Wach. Wach comes back with a 1-2. Fury backs up. They weren't clean shots by Wach. Fury sets and, that was a looping punch. Hit Wach to the back of the head. They tie up. Wach uses his head in there. I don't know how the ref missed that one. Fury comes back with a right hand that's blocked by Marius Vock. Wach comes forward awkwardly. Fury meets him with a combination. They didn't land clean. Wach comes back. They're throwing but not landing. Wach keeps his hands quite high when Fury approaches. 1:46 left in round 7. Those punches caught Wach on the glove, not on the head. Fury pressing. Fury needs to land something here. I have him winning the round. It's still up for grabs with 1:34. Fury uses the jab. He's flicking the jab, looking to land that right hand. A nice little uppercut gets through the guard of Wach. Now Fury with a chopping right hand. The blood is not flowing. Great job by the corner of Hughie Fury. A 1-2. The jab didn't get through, but the right hand did. But he switches up so much. I don't know if it's the right or the left. I think that was a left hand. I think it was a straight left. Now Fury, again, I think he's moved to southpaw, it looks like. No, he's back to orthodox. He's back to... a good shot by Fury, but Wach comes back, and now the blood flows a bit. That was a good inside combination by Wach. Fury near the corner. He gets out of the corner. A slapping left hook by Wach. Fury, 50 seconds left in round 7. Wach is pressing, slowly pressing. A 1-2 by Fury, and then a hook by Wach. Wach continues to try to walk down Fury. It's that cut eye that gives him the hope. Fury continues to back, pause with the jab. Wach hits him with a jab as Fury pawed with it. The right hand missed. The right hand missed by Wach as Fury was on the ropes. They tie up. They work free. Fury hands held high now. Wach tries to get in tight like a bull. 16 seconds left in round 7. Fury comes off the ropes, working behind the jab. Little bob, little weave. 2 jabs and the blood coming down the side of the eye of Hughie Fury. Vock looking to counter with that right hand. Both hands held low. Oh, the right hand by Fury misses, and there's the bell. There is the bell. I'd like to say hello to Thuriel Sir DJ. Thank you for joining us. I give that round 7 to Hughie Fury. So after 7 rounds, I have it 5-2 Fury. Again, they've done a great job on that cut eye of Hughie Fury in his corner. About coming up next before the main event, Lawrence Okolie versus another Polish pugilist, Nikodem Jezewski. So, again, they're quite attentive to that cut in the Fury corner, and it is flowing down the side of Fury's face and not into the eye. Take a sip of water. We prepare for round number 8. I have Fury ahead. The doctors looked at the cut twice, but has let the bout continue as it has not impeded Hughie Fury. Fury working the jab. Continues to jab, 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 and move. It's a pawing jab, a 1-2. Right hand grazes through the defense of Marius Vock. Vock slowly walking down Fury as Fury continues to circle, set, and fire. But he paused with the jab, looking to load up with that right hand. Now he switches. It's a left hand. It's a little left uppercut. It got through. Didn't really hurt. Vock comes back with a 1-2, but does not land. As they're just pawing their jabs, slapping them away. Fury again switches. This time he goes back to orthodox and the left hand lands, but he's got that right hand cocked, looking to throw. Jabbing to the body is Fury. Vock backs towards the ropes. Vock pushes Fury away. Fury trying to land, but does not. Right hand lands by Fury. He dips a bit and he throws that overhand right. Fury side to side, back and forth, slapping with the left hand. Now the right hand over the top of Vock. Vock throws a very awkward combination on the inside. Really didn't score. I wouldn't say that was effective punching by Vock. Fury is winning this round with 1:48 to go here in round 8. The cut has not reopened. A nice 1-2-3. The third punch did get through by Fury on Vock. And again, he throws a combination. Fury, nothing lands. Vock, a good body shot and a good counter right hand by Fury. Vock trying to press Fury to the ropes. Fury will have none of it. He spins Vock and hits him with a chopping right hand. Action more towards ring center as Fury continues to go side to side. He goes over the top. Vock ducked under it. Now it looks like Fury has switched to southpaw, leading with the right hand. Now he switches back to orthodox. He's looking to land a good shot on the Polish fighter's jaw. 2 punches land by Fury. Pity pat, but they scored. Vock lands a good right hand. Fury takes it well. A jab gets through by Vock. Fury on the ropes. Fury tries to fight his way off the ropes. Both fighters clubbing one another with punches. 54 seconds left here in round number 8. Fury continues to use the jab and a good 1-2-3 by Vock. 2 of those punches got through. Fury in the red corner right now, but he gets out of there. Those are good shots. We haven't seen those from Vock in a while. Now Vock stays in tight, and he tries to work his free hand to the side of the head and the back of the head of Fury. 34 seconds to go here in round 8. Fury still, in my eyes, winning this round, though Vock coming back a bit. 26 seconds left here in round 8. Fury again works the jab. He lands 1 out of 2. That's not bad. Vock comes over the top with the right hand. Fury ducks underneath it. 16 seconds to go here in round 8. I have Fury winning this. He switched up again, and now he lands a couple of punches. They don't seem to phase Vock. Both fighters throw hard as we come to the end of round 8. Fury looking to load up. Dipping, and there's the bell. He does not throw. That was a closer round, but I give it to Hughie Fury, and I'm going to mark that close, round 8. Vock had a couple of good combinations, and since he hasn't really done much of anything with clean shots, it might have impressed me more than it should have. 6 more minutes of boxing for Hughie Fury. I have him ahead after 8 rounds, 6-2. I have given Vock round 1 and 5. Round 8 was close. I gave it to Hughie Fury. So a very interesting heavyweight fight. Fury really, hats off to him because he stayed in tight to stay in punching distance. Again, they have about 1,000 fans here at the arena. And I believe this arena holds over 10,000, so they did let 1,000 fans in. Hope everyone's doing well out there. and hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Sip of extremely hot tea. Thank you, Nurse Teresa.
You're welcome.
And we begin round number 9. Fury working the jab. They've done a great job on that cut. Wonderful job on that cut in the Fury corner. And again, Fury jabbing and moving a 1-2. Vock is on the ropes. Vock tries to come off the ropes. Another 1-2. Fury, I think he keeps switching up. Now he switches up again, and he slaps with those punches. Vock is on the ropes. Fury, quite a strong lad. Vock, again, he is a big, big dude from Poland. 40 years old. And I think Fury really needs to win this fight. Just get through it. Good jab by Fury. That cut eye, they've done such a wonderful job in his corner to stop it. It hasn't even gone into his eye, which is incredible. Again, that's some luck. As they're Billy Goat to Billy Goat, head to head, Fury lands a right hand. Vock moves back a bit. I don't think it was more by the punch. He just wanted to regroup. Good shot! A good shot as Fury switches to southpaw. That was a sort of straight hybrid hook left. Now he goes back to orthodox. Now back to southpaw. Fury backing up, hands held high. When he backs, he circles, though. He's trying to lure Vock in. Vock digs a shot on the belt line as Fury was on the ropes. Fury's off the ropes. A chopping right hand by Fury. It was a looping chopping right hand. Now Fury hooks wide to Vock's body. It landed. 1:32 to go in round number 9. Again, Fury looking to counter. Oh, there it was. Vock threw, but Fury didn't counter. That was a wide, awkward punch by Vock. Did not land. Vock's punches are so slow. Again, Fury gets in tight. Vock bangs the body. Fury lands a shot on the inside. Slow punches by Vock. Fury missed with that combination. Fury staying at distance. I think it's more due to the cut now. He doesn't want that open. The doctors looked at it twice and let the fight continue, rightfully so. That cut has not reopened. A lot of it has to do with the great job of the Fury. Oh, a good 1-2. A good 1-2. Now Fury switches up. He throws a quick combo, but those punches didn't land. He keeps switching back and forth. He smiles at Vock. Vock still kind of trudges forward. Fury got caught coming in, but he absorbed it well. It looked like he buckled for a moment, but he did not, obviously. He's wearing a knee brace, a knee, not brace, but I didn't notice that at first. Fury is. 25 seconds left in round 9. Fury is winning this round. 1-2. The jab is a measure, or a measure finder, and then it's the other hand that's landing. And again, Fury doing a lot of switching. Oh, a good 1-2 off the ropes by Fury. He backs Vox to the ropes. In the final 10 seconds here in round number 9, Vock landed a good jab. Fury backs up as we come to a close to round number 9. Fury definitely took this round. Definitely took this round. What's your thought, Nurse Teresa?
It's a good fight.
It is an entertaining fight. It's a very tough fight. We see Kubrat Pulev now, very calm in his dressing room, as he'll be in the main event for the heavyweight championship against Anthony Joshua. They've done a marvelous job stopping the cut in the Hughie Fury corner. Also, a bit of luck. The cut is above the eye, but it is flowing down the side of the eye, the side of the face, and not into the eye. I think Hughie Fury, if he stands on his feet, wins a comfortable 10-round decision. That is my opinion. Again, we see Pulev waiting.
So this is a 10-round fight?
This is a 10-round fight. And that is a nasty cut, but they've done a great job in the corner. Here's round number 10, the final 3 minutes of boxing. I think if Hughie Fury stands up, he wins. Or if the doctor doesn't stop the fight. So Fury dipping, and he's actually going to stay in tight, it looks like. Nope, now he's back to his subtle movements, switching back and forth and just throwing punches. Neither fighter has been elegant. Oh, a good little left hook. Oh, Vock hit him with a good right hand there. And now the blood opens up from the Fury. And Vock, he uses his head a lot. Again, the cut was created by a headbutt. And I don't know if the ref saw that. Vock is really pressing now in round 10. A good right hand by Fury. Again, when I say good, it's a chopping, looping right hand. It does score. Vock, again, he uses that head a lot on the inside. Fury comes back. He switches up. He switches back from orthodox. Oh! Fury hit him with two pity-pat jabs, and the right hand just missed. Now Fury, a little showboating. He loads up again with a right hand. That one gets through, but Wach took it well. And the blood is flowing. The crimson is flowing from the eye of Hughie Fury. Fury is back to orthodox, using the left-hand lead. Wach just plods forward and tries to hit him with chopping punches. Wach throws and misses. 1:43 left in round 10. I have Fury comfortably ahead. 1:39 left in round 10. Big right hand missed by Wach. A 1-2 lands by Fury. The jab caught on the gloves, but the right hand did get through for Hughie. Hughie feints and now comes inside and tries to stay in close. And he just throws some pity-pat punches. They don't land. Fury lands a good counter left. He's gone southpaw for the moment. And now back to orthodox. Right hand lands by Hughie Fury. Tough fight for Fury. A jolting left jab snaps Fury's head, but he comes right back. That was probably one of the best punches for Wach. 1 minute left. Fury on the ropes. Wach flails away but does not land. Wach lands to the side of the head. Fury now has Wach in trouble a bit, and he's just punching away. Wach on the ropes. This is a tough Pier 6 brawl. Mauling, brawling, wrestling. Fury really doing well here in the final 45 seconds of this round and fight. I have Fury winning this round and winning this bout comfortably as Fury dips away and now ties up. When he dips, he goes side to side. 33 seconds left in this bout. It is a gutty effort by Fury. He switches back and forth. And he lands. He throws three, lands one. Now he's back to orthodox, and he uses a chopping right hand to the side of Wach's head. 20 seconds left in the bout. Fury rallying, just throwing punches. Wach on the ropes in the corner. Fury missed with that big shot. Wach is dead tired. 12 seconds to go. 10 seconds as we come to a close of a very mauling, brawling, but entertaining heavyweight fight between Hughie Fury and Marius Vock. And they are rallying, and there's the bell. They were fighting on the ropes. There's the bell. Wach looks dead tired. A little blood from that eye dripping down the side of Hughie Fury's face. I give round 10 to Hughie Fury. And let's count it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, or 8 points for Fury. There were no knockdowns, so no 2-point rounds. And I gave Wach rounds 1 and 5 with round 8 close to Fury. So I have it 8-2 Hughie Fury. And we await the decision. As Fury paces back and forth. That's a nasty cut. Do you see that cut, Nurse Teresa? It goes, look at that cut, all the way across. That is a nasty cut. But it did not bleed into the eye. It bled down the side of his face. And hats off to Marius Vock. I don't know how many more fights he's going to have. 40-year-old did quite well. That was the jab. I think that was his best punch he landed right there, Vock.
Vock came on strong at the beginning.
Yeah, of that round he did. Yeah. Because he sensed he had to do something. He used his head an awful lot, Vock, and that's how he opened the cut up. It was a nasty head. I mean, he smashed. They were fighting inside. They clashed heads, but there were times where he used his head. So I think Hughie Fury won a really hard-fought, tough fight here. It doesn't look spectacular, but it's a win he needed. It was a gutty, hard fight. I would like to see Hughie Fury and Parker a rematch there. I thought Hughie beat him in that fight. Let's see if we can get the decision here. So we await the decision. Referee has both fighters. I think Vock did not fight horribly. I mean, he's 40 years old. So we await the decision between Hughie Fury and Marius Vock. Again, I had it 8-2 for Fury. The way I score a fight, 1-point must system. You win the round, you get a point. A knockdown, you get 2 points. Here we go. Let's see as I try to listen in. $190, first judge. Unanimous decision.
Okay.
Hughie Fury in a unanimous decision. Hats off to Hughie. A good, tough fight. I didn't pick up on the other judges' scorecards, but I did hear unanimous decision. And I think they were 98. I think it was 98, 92. I'm not quite sure. But the other ones were 190. And I had it 8-2. So pretty much everyone had it the same. Hughie Fury wins a very rough and tumbled 10-round decision over the aging Polish fighter Marius Vock. The next bout coming up is Lawrence Okolie against Nikodem. And let's look at as I wrote it down, Jezewski. Oh boy, we're going to have some tough time with that name, Nurse Teresa, as it's Okolie versus Jezewski. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. Lawrence Okolie from the UK and Nikodem Jezewski, another Polish heavyweight, cruiserweight, excuse me. He took the fight on short notice when the other Polish cruiserweight, Golwecki, tested positive for COVID, and I think that was going to be for a vacant world title. This will be a 12-round, more like, there's the clash of heads. You see that? That was a clash of heads, and that is a nasty gash. And he lucked out. Oh my God, is that a nasty gash? How that did not go, but you see how it was this way?
Yeah.
It was more like the sideways. If it was over his eye, they would have stopped the fight because the blood would have went flowing into his eye. But they did a great job in the corner, and they had a little luck from the boxing gods, as it did not pour into his eye and off to the side of his face. So they got lucked out there. And the doctor looked at it twice, but Hughie Fury guts out a really tough fight there. So hats off to Hughie Fury. He's the winner in our first bout. Unanimous decision by all three judges. I had it 8-2. The first judge had it 100-90, and I think the next two judges had it 98-92. I had it 8-2. Again, my scoring system, you win the round, you get 1 point. You knock someone down, you get 2 points. The loser of the round gets no points. So we prepare for the next fight, which is a 12-round cruiserweight bout between Lawrence Okolie of the UK, England, and Okolie's record is 14-0. He has 11 stoppages. He has not tasted defeat. For the Polish fighter, Nikodem Jezewski, a replacement for the other Polish cruiserweight, Golwecki, who tested positive for COVID. His record, he's also undefeated, but he has one blemish, a draw. He is 19-0 with one draw. He has 9 stoppages. So this should be an entertaining fight. 12 rounds, cruiserweights. And after this, we have the heavyweight championship, Joshua and Pulev. So, in the chat, how many times will I mess up the Polish fighter's last name? Jezewski. And I've listened to 4 different pronunciations. Actually, they pronounced it like 3 different, not these guys, so I'm going with what they said, and they call it Jezewski. Anyway, so again, I'd like to thank Bud Biner, Golden Eagle 99, Jeff Ray, and the real Sir DJ. If you're watching, feel free to jump in the chat and give us your prognostications for the heavyweight championship fight between Joshua and Pulev. Again, it's a portion of the heavyweight champion. Some people recognize Joshua as the heavyweight champion. Some people recognize Tyson Fury as the heavyweight champion. Can you guess which fans of Joshua recognize Joshua as the heavyweight champion? Fans of Tyson Fury recognize Tyson Fury as the true heavyweight champion. I'm going to take a sip of tea that Nurse Teresa was so graciously to make for me because she heard me coughing.
I heard your raspy voice.
Yes, my raspy voice.
Because I was listening.
It's sort of sexy at times, but not when you're doing boxing. No. So Nurse Teresa is here in studio.
I actually wanted to watch the fight. That's why I came.
Well, put it on. Oh, we don't have it set up there.
That's fine.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't have the sound on because.
I could just come in here and watch it.
Yeah. So, but if you want to watch with sound, you have to go.
No, that's okay.
All right. So again, coming up, 12 rounds cruiserweights. From the UK, Lawrence Okolie, 14-0 with 11 stoppages, taking on, from Poland, Nikodem Jezewski, 19 wins, no defeats, 1 draw with 9 stoppages. So can Jezewski come to the pond, come to the island, we'll say, and upset Okolie? Again, a late replacement for the other Polish cruiserweight, Golwecki. Man, you got to buy vowels with these names. I thought, people have trouble. We're not going to say my last name, but it's funny when people have trouble with what a person's last name when you hear it. You're like, how can they mispronounce my last name? And I hate when I mispronounce people's last names.
I can see my last name.
Yeah,
I
could
crazy
again
amount of
don't.
vowels in my
Yeah,
last name.
so Jezewski, Okolie up next on the channel. Our radio call and live chat. As we have not seen either fighter yet approach the ring, but just to recap the first bout, a 10-round heavyweight bout between Hughie Fury, cousin of Tyson Fury, and the veteran Polish heavyweight Marius Vock. Fury won a lopsided unanimous decision, though he was cut. He was cut. The doctor looked at the cut twice, but let it continue. They did a great job in his corner on that cut. It was a horrific cut, but again, it was not over. It was on above the eye, but it was on an angle towards, away from his eye. And miraculously, the blood did not flow into his eye, which is amazing to me. And I had Hughie Fury beating Vock 8-2. Again, my scoring system, you win the round, you get 1 point. If there's a knockdown, you get 2 points. Obviously, if there's 2 knockdowns, you get 3 points. The loser of the round gets nothing. So it is not a round scoring system per se. Obviously, you have to win the round to get the point. And I had it 8-2 for Hughie Fury. And that cut's going to take him out from fighting for a while, and that's going to be disappointing to him, but he desperately needed that win. If he had lost to Marius Vock, he would have dropped down in whatever rankings you have him in. And in a weird way, it might make Hughie Fury a nice opponent it might make Hughie Fury an opponent look at Hughie Fury and go, I can beat him. So someone above him might take a shot at Hughie Fury thinking it's an easy payday. You go over to the UK once the COVID pandemic's over, get a nice payday and in front of a big crowd, and you think you win. But Hughie Fury is a tough fighter. He has never been stopped. He's lost 3 times when he stepped up in competition. The 3 losses for Hughie Fury: Alexander Povetkin, who starched Dillian White. We watched that fight, Nurse Teresa. And then he lost to Kubrat Pulev of Bulgaria, who is fighting for the heavyweight championship in the main event against Anthony Joshua. And then I watched this fight. I thought he beat Joseph Parker, the heavyweight from New Zealand, who also I thought fought a very close fight against Anthony Joshua. I thought that was a very close fight.
You watched that fight.
Yeah. And they gave Joshua a lopsided decision. But that's the way it goes in boxing. Again, we're awaiting our 12-round cruiserweight bout between Lawrence Okolie from the UK and Nikodem Jezewski from Poland. Jezewski, a late replacement for the other Polish cruiserweight, Glowicki. Whoa! I wonder if this next fight's gonna be that It was just a mauling, brawling, Pier 6. You could fight it in a phone booth. Lots of clashes of heads. Lots of physical. That was a tough. Those are tough physical fights. And Hughie Fury got through it. And hats off to him. Again, the cut's going to keep him out of fighting for a while. That's going to take quite a few stitches and some time to heal up. As we take another sip of this lovely tea you made, Nurse Teresa. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I don't know how much more is left in Marius Vock, the Polish heavyweight.
Yeah, he seems a little lanky.
He's a big dude.
Guy.
I mean, Hughie Fury's not a small man. Not one of the bigger heavyweights, but not a small man. Marius Vock is a big man. A bit paunchy, but he's 40 years old. Yeah. And right now we see Anthony Joshua in his dressing room stretching. And again, he is like Adonis when it comes to his physique. Again, that doesn't make you a great fighter, as Anthony Joshua's one loss came to a pudgy American. Andy Ruiz Jr. knocked him out, and then he avenged it with a unanimous 12-round decision to take the title back. Joshua, always in really good shape. And I think Joshua can make this fight really easy. If he works the jab, stays at distance, and just lands that thudding right hand. Pulev, his one loss came when he tried to take the heavyweight title from Vladimir Klitschko, and he was knocked out in the 5th round. Klitschko, a very good puncher, but would you say he has one punch power? No. He's not George Foreman, Rocky Marciano, Joe Frazier had one punch, Joe Louis, but he's obviously a great fighter, Vladimir Klitschko, and he starched the heavyweight from Bulgaria, Kubrat Pulev, in the 5th round, and that was back in 2014. Obviously, Pulev has put on some years, so he's going to be a little slower, I would think. Though he usually always comes in pretty good shape also. All right, we await the cruiserweight bout here, and we might have fighters starting to enter the ring. And again, it is Lawrence Okolie, good God Almighty, Lawrence Okolie. Oh Lord, Al, get it right. Okolie, Lawrence Okolie of the UK, taking on from Poland Nikodem Jezewski. So Okolie, Jezewski up next, and here comes Jezewski from Poland. A late replacement for the other Polish heavyweight, Glowacki, who tested positive for COVID. So here's our 12-round cruiserweight bout, and I'm interpreting this more as a title elimination bout. There is some belt on the line here. I believe it's an interim title. My God, boxing has more titles than you can count with my fingers, toes, Nurse Teresa's fingers and toes, and all your fingers and toes. So... and there we see Lawrence Okolie. He looks in good shape. But they're cruiserweights. These guys will be in good shape. They'll come in about 200 pounds. I think they upped the cruiserweight limit. It originally was 190. Then it went to 195. I want to say it's 200 now. And this is the last bout before the heavyweight championship between Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev. And here is Lawrence Okolie, undefeated in 14 bouts. Okolie, 14 wins, no losses, 11 by stoppage. Nikodem Jezewski from Poland, 19 wins, no losses. His only blemish was a draw. And again, these fights are taking place at Wembley Arena, and they've allowed 1,000 fans into Wembley Arena, which I believe holds 10,000 or a little more, I think. Maybe it's more than that. Had this, they probably would have fought this possibly outside this fight card at a bigger venue. But again, it's good to see at least 1,000 people, well spread out, mind you, at Wembley Arena. Sir Lawrence Okolie is in the ring. He will face Nikodem Jezewski of Poland. 12 rounds in what I'm calling a title eliminator. The winner will most likely get a crack at one of the cruiserweight champions. If Jezewski wins, it sets up what we would call a tremendous domestic bout between his fellow Polish cruiserweight, Glowacki. And again, Glowacki was supposed to be in this contest, but he tested positive for COVID, and that's how Jezewski got the fight. He must have been there in what they call the bubble, sparring, and he gets the fight. So it's Okolie versus Jezewski, 12 rounds cruiserweights coming up. Both pugilists are in the ring. Lawrence Okolie, black and white trunks, thick white border down the side. I don't see Jezewski's trunks yet. He hasn't taken off his robe, or what we will call a robe. It's a armless, sleeveless robe. Jezewski tattooed on one arm. He looks in fabulous shape. They had a pre-fight little press conference with Eddie Hearn, the promoter. It was pretty funny because he goes, "I apologize, my English is bad," and it was pretty good. So it was pretty funny. So again, Okolie looks in excellent shape. These are cruiserweights. This should be an entertaining bout. Jezewski with a little longer, actually both fighters with the longer trunks that go down to about the knee. And Jezewski, I think he has dark trunks also.
With a white band.
With a white band across the waistline. Yeah, he has longer trunks. I do prefer the shorter trunks. I like it better. That's just me. But again, it's not about the trunks. It's about the fight. So both fighters waiting to be called to ring center for the final instructions from the referee, as they're right about to be announced to the crowd of about 1,000. Nikodem Jezewski, 21 fights, 19 wins, 9 stoppages, no losses. And how does he get 21 fights out of that? So he has a draw. They've got that wrong. We only show him with 20 fights, 19-0-1. All right, well, something is wrong somewhere. So Jezewski will battle Okolie. Now they're going to announce Okolie to the crowd. The 1,000 fans will be very much pro Lawrence Okolie, their countryman. And he's bouncing up and down. He looks good. He's ready to go. Though he doesn't have a lot of sweat. And sometimes they say when you don't have that bead of sweat, you come in cold. He's 14-0 with 11 stoppages. That's the record we looked up. Again, a little difference with what we looked up with Jezewski's record. But again, neither fighter has a loss. Jezewski does have a draw. Someone's O has to go unless it's a draw. Our second bout in our 3-bout radio call and live chat. Lawrence Okolie versus Nikodem Jezewski, 12 rounds cruiserweights. I see this more as a title elimination. It is 12 rounds for some sort of interim title. Now they get their final instructions at ring center. As Okolie does not look at Jezewski, Jezewski looks right at him. And we're ready to start this bout. Referee, ring center. Make sure they both have their mouth guards. And there's the bell. Well, nope, not yet. Now there's the bell. Round 1 scheduled for 12. Okolie in the black trunks. Actually, they're both in dark trunks. Okolie with a wide white brim. Good body shot by Okolie. Working behind that jab, guard held high. Both men, I believe, have good amateur backgrounds. I think Okolie was an Olympian, I believe. So Okolie, again, he is a statue in that ring center. He's looking to throw that right hand. Working the jab, pawing with it. He's got that right hand cocked right at his jaw, looking to land it. Jezewski trying to get inside. Jezewski looking to time Okolie. Jezewski hasn't landed anything. And again, feeling out round here. Jezewski threw an overhand right, it missed. He threw it half-heartedly. Jezewski backs up. Okolie comes forward, but again, it's more of a feeling out process. Jezewski looking to time that long jab of Okolie. He's a very tall fighter for a cruiserweight. I think he's looks like 6'6", 6'5". Good jab there by Okolie. Jezewski tries to bull forward a little bit, but then stops. A 1-2! The jab did not get through, but the right hand did. And Jezewski's on there. Oh, a body shot! A body shot sends Jezewski down. He counts at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets up at 7. Oh, man, did he go down from that body shot. 1:36 left in round 1. Okolie looking to make it a short night for Jezewski. A good right hand by Okolie. Jezewski trying to keep his guard high. Now he's trying to dig to the body. Another right hand. Oh, a good left hook by Jezewski gets through, but Okolie comes back. Tremendous combination. Oh, my Lord. Jezewski weebling and wobbling, but he didn't go down. It was, oh, my God. I don't know how he didn't go down. He did a little dance move. Now Jezewski complaining about a clash of heads as Okolie wrestles him to the ropes. Wow, did he get tagged with a combo, and his legs went weird. Left me speechless. Good body shot by Okolie. A good right hand by Okolie. It's been all Okolie here in round 1. Looking. Oh, another shot! Jezewski goes down! They should stop this fight. Again, he does that weird dance move. He's down on his knees. He picks up the count at 5, 6. He is 7, 8. Mandatory 8 count. He's been down twice. 34 seconds left. One more knockdown. This fight is over. What a start by Okolie. He digs to the body. Right hand around the guard. Jezewski's guard held high. Jezewski comes in low, throws a left hook. It doesn't land. Okolie looking to land and drop Jezewski for the 3rd time and bring an end to this bout. 16 seconds left in round 1. As Jezewski, and he's hurt again with a right hand. Left hook hits him on the, oh my Lord. And now Jezewski fires back out of the crouch and comes forward. And there's the end of round number 1. Holy cow, I'm telling you, he got hit and he did that weird dance move and I went speechless. I've never seen someone's legs do that. He stood up to the first one, then he went down. The first knockdown was a hellacious body shot and the second one was a 1-2 combination. So that is a 3-point round for Okolie. 1 point for the win and an additional 2 points, 1 for each knockdown. That's the way I score my fights. He nearly had Jezewski out, but Jezewski at the end came firing back. He stayed low and got in. Jezewski has a little more, looks a little bit like Vladimir Putin a little bit, doesn't he? Look at that dance move after he got tagged on that jaw.
He couldn't get his feet under him.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't. And this is when he went down. And Okolie probably should have threw a punch when he was weebling and wobbling. Here we go for round number 2. Can Lawrence Okolie end it here?
He's already wobbling.
And he is not in good shape. He is not in good shape. His legs are not there, Jezewski. Okolie working the jab, digs the body. Okolie very sharp with his punches. Jezewski's got to try to get inside and smother him, I would think. And Okolie's having none of it. There's that left hook by Jezewski. He dips low and comes with that left hook. He's just winging that left hook now. And he's actually pressing the fight. The Vladimir Putin look-alike. And now Jezewski bulls Okolie to the ropes, but the referee breaks them. Okolie working the jab. He's got that right hand cocked and ready to throw. Jezewski trying to hold his guard up high, but Oakley's been able to find it. Jezewski now works the body and then takes his head and rams it. Really, they're fighting on the inside. And now a lot of wrestling on the ropes. The referee breaks him, and now he's telling Okolie, watch the spinning. Okolie trying to work behind the jab. Throws that right hand around the gloves of Jezewski. He's holding his... And now that's through the gloves. Everything he throws seems to hurt Jezewski. Jezewski guard held high. He absorbs, and then he comes forward. Those punches miss. Jezewski wings a left hook. He misses. Oh, good body shot by Okolie. Jezewski, again, comes back with that left hook. Again, he's not landing, but that must be his power punch because he keeps winging it. Okolie works behind the jab. Right hand missed by Jezewski. Okolie circles. Oh, this fight is over. That right hand right on the jaw. If he gets up, it's a miracle, and the ref should stop it. Counts at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is over. It is over, and rightfully so. A really, really impressive performance by Lawrence Okolie of the UK. Tremendous power. He threw that right hand. It just would split the guard of Jezewski. Jezewski held his hands high. It's not like he was open, but they were quick, hard shots. That is the third time he dropped Jezewski. Jezewski beat the count. He got up right around the count of 9, and rightfully so. The referee waved off this bout. He could have stopped it in round 1, probably.
The left flank. That's where he was getting him.
Yeah.
He was hitting him a few times.
Oh, those punches. Very impressed. This is the first... Oh, he killed him to the body.
Yeah.
He killed him to the body. A really nice effort by Lawrence Okolie. First time I've watched him live. I did watch a couple of YouTube tapes before these fights today. And he looked very impressive. That is, Nikodem Jezewski was a replacement for the other Polish cruiserweight, Glowacki, who tested positive for COVID. But, wow, what a performance by Lawrence Okolie. Tremendous second round stoppage of Jezewski of Poland. He dropped Jezewski 3 times in this bout. Twice in the first round, one by a body shot, and then he hit him with a vicious 1-2 combination. He weeble-wobble, didn't go down. And Okolie, to his credit, was very gentlemanly like. He should have jumped on him when he was weebling and wobbling the first time. He didn't throw punches because he thought he was going to go down. The second time, he did the same thing. Jezewski weebled-wobbled with that weird, his legs were gone. Okolie didn't jump on him because he thought he was going to go down. He probably should have threw a couple more punches to try to finish him off. Here is the end. Here's the end. We're watching it over. Boom! Right hand. He measured him with the jab. Right hand straight and through and true to the jaw of Nikodem Jezewski. And he went down. He struggled to get up. He did beat the count. But then the referee did the right thing in stopping this bout because Jezewski would have only been punished more. So a second round stoppage for Lawrence Okolie. And his record will now go to 15 wins, no losses, and 12 by stoppage. Really quite impressed with that effort by Lawrence Okolie. Wow, there's the shot right on the button. When you get hit on the button like that, and obviously a lot of leverage on that punch. And again, Jezewski, those punches, Jezewski had his hands up. It's not like his hands are down, but he threw them so quick. He measured with the jab. He's long. How tall is he? He is long. He has a long reach. Let's see if we can... He is 6'5" with an 82.5-inch reach. He's a big, big cruiserweight when it comes to height. I would definitely think that he would eventually move to heavyweight at some point, but I think he wants a cruiserweight title first. Wow, that's all I can say with that. Very impressed with Lawrence Okolie. Tremendous. Unbelievable right hand. And now they announce it to the crowd of about 1,000 people at Wembley Arena. So a favorite son win. Two favorite sons of the UK win. Hughie Fury won in a very lopsided decision, though a tough fight against the veteran from Poland, the heavyweight Marius Vock. Yeah, it's for an interim title belt, but to me, this is a stepping stone bout for Lawrence Okolie, a chance at a cruiserweight championship. There's that body shot that dropped him. He just killed him to that left side, to that body. Oh, that right hand to the body. There's the first knockdown. They're showing it over. He's a big puncher. Again, Jezewski, the first time I've ever seen him fight. See how his legs go? He didn't really jump on him right away. He does after, but Jezewski, to his credit, came back fighting after that. And then this is the second time he went down in round one. He should have tried to hit him again, but he thought he was going down, so he pulled back on his punch. And here is this is when he does the dance move. Yeah, he is a heavy-handed hitter. I don't think Jezewski's jaw is that bad. Oh, my Lord. He just pawed with that long jab and boom! The fight's over. Jezewski wanted to continue, but he would have got murdered. Good job by the referee stopping that. So we come up to our main event. 12 rounds for the heavyweight championship, or a version of the heavyweight championship. Anthony Joshua, the defending champion, 21 wins, 1 loss. His one loss was his knockout defeat, or his TKO defeat, to Andy Ruiz Jr., which he avenged to get the title back by decision. Taking on, from Bulgaria, Kubrat Pulev. Pulev only has 1 defeat. It came when he challenged for the heavyweight title against Vladimir Klitschko. Klitschko knocked him out in the 5th round, and that was back in 2014. So Pulev gets another shot. He defeated Hughie Fury in 2018, so he's on a win streak since losing to Vladimir Klitschko. And now he hopes that win streak brings him the heavyweight belt. I don't think so. I think Anthony Joshua, mid-round knockout or stoppage. Around 5-7, I think Joshua wins this. He could take him out earlier. But, again, Pulev does have 14 stoppages in his 28 wins. Again, 28 wins, 1 loss, 14 by stoppage. And actually, he has 1 by disqualification. I don't think a disqualification is going to happen in this bout. So the main event is fast approaching. Let's recap our first 2 fights. Hughie Fury won a lopsided unanimous decision, though rough and tough it was. It was a very rough, mauling, brawling fight, a lot of wrestling, and Hughie Fury sustained a bad cut, which his corner did a marvelous job of stopping it, and he also lucked out. The blood did not flow into his eye; it flowed down the side of his face. I had that first bout as I had the wrong scorecard. Let's get the right scorecard. Here we go. I had the first bout. Again, I have the 1-point must system. And here it is. Now we have the right scorecard. All right, I have the 1-point must system. You win a round, you get 1 point. You lose a round, you get 0. A knockdown, you get an extra point. 2 knockdowns, you get 2 extra points, so on and so forth. I had it 8-2 for Hughie Fury. The judges had it unanimous. One had it 100-90, and the other 2 judges had it 98-92. In the second bout, very impressed with the cruiserweight from the UK, Lawrence Okolie. He stops the Polish cruiserweight, Nikodem Jezewski, in 2. He dropped him 3 times. Twice in the first, once with a body shot, and then that big right hand made him weeble wobble, and he went down. And then he stopped him for good, though Jezewski got up at the count of 9, and the referee stopped the bout, thank God, because he would have took a beating. He measured him with the left hand, and then boom with the right hand, and it was all over. So a quick end to the 12-round cruiserweight bout. Okolie did win some sort of title there. Let's see if we can look that up quick. No, I don't see it. Again, an interim type of title, nothing major, but it does put Lawrence Okolie on the fast track to a title shot against one of the belt holders. There are so many championship belts in boxing. I just ignore them and just enjoy the fights. We await the 12-round heavyweight championship fight, Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev. Joshua from the UK, England, and Pulev from Bulgaria. Pulev was knocked out in his one crack at the title by Vladimir Klitschko in 5 rounds. This will be for Anthony Joshua's WBA, WBO, and IBF championship belts. So now we're down to one last bout. Who do you like in this bout? It's been fun calling these. Again, I like Joshua mid-round stoppage. Mid to early. Pulev, the one thing with Joshua, if he gets overconfident, Pulev, again, excellent amateur background by both of these fighters. Pulev, does he land a big counterpunch? You know, Joshua's chin is not the best. He was down against Klitschko. He was down, I think Dillian White put him down or hurt him bad before he stopped Dillian White. And I think that was for the British Championship. Again, down against Klitschko, came back and stopped Klitschko. And then he was stopped by Andy Ruiz Jr. That being said, Pulev got starched in 5 rounds by Vladimir Klitschko in his one opportunity at the heavyweight championship. So, you know, with big men in the ring, Nurse Teresa, anything can happen. And usually it does. That tea is very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we await the main event. And this is the thing of a fight card that I can't stand. Again, this other fight ended early as they're going to interview Lawrence Okolie, who won via second-round stoppage over the Polish cruiserweight Nikodem Jezewski. I finally get his pronunciation down, and the fight's over. Though I'm happy about that, because I'm pretty sure I would have messed it up. And Pulev, Joshua up next. I'd like to thank Golden Eagle 99 in the chat, The Real, Sir DJ, Philip Reynolds, Jeff Ray, and Bud Biner. Again, if you're watching along, feel free to jump in the chat. Who do you like in this heavyweight championship fight? Let's go to Kubrat Pulev first. And let's see his big wins here. Again, we know his big loss came back in November 2015. November 15th of 2014, he was knocked out in 5 rounds when he attempted to take the title belt away from Vladimir Klitschko in Germany. Well, that didn't go so well. His big wins, he has a win over Hughie Fury, 12-round unanimous decision. Samuel Peter, that's a good win there. And Derek Chisora. Those are some good wins there. He beat the Italian Paolo Vidoz when Vidoz was still something. So those are his... Another Michael Sprott, tough English fighter. Tony Thomas, beat by unanimous decision. Maurice Harris, knocked out. So he's beat good quality heavyweights, obviously. Kevin Johnson, another American, he beat by 12-round unanimous decision. But does he have the ability to beat Anthony Joshua? Joshua, I would think, is a big favorite here. Again, to me, in my eyes, for Joshua to lose this bout, Anthony would have to get a little cocky and a little sloppy and get tagged with something. I don't see Pulev winning a decision. I just don't. I don't think he's going to be as... I don't think Pulev will be active enough. I think what Pulev is going to do in this bout, people, he's going to try to counterpunch. He's going to want Joshua to throw. He's going to try to get inside Joshua. I don't mean in tight, but inside where he can punch and then hit him with a counter shot, hurt him, and then try to jump on him. I don't think he can outbox Joshua. That being said, you never know. The approach I think he will take, though, and everything, I'll be in shock if he comes right at him. Like if he tries to press him. I just don't see that. I think the approach he'll take is play last tag. I know I say that a lot, where Joshua starts to throw. Actually, it's got to be simultaneous tag, really, because Joshua is the much longer fighter. Let's just look at Pulev, excuse me. Let's see if we can get some numbers on him. I mean, he's not a small fella either.
What are his stats?
He's 6'4", 80-inch reach.
Okay.
So Anthony Joshua is 6'5", I think. Let's look at Anthony Joshua real quick. Anthony Joshua is 6'6", 82-inch reach. Now that measures from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people do a different reach measurement. When I give you the 82-inch reach, they go from the shoulder blade extended. I believe that's how that's measured. Some people just do from here to here, so 82-inch reach. And so he has a 2-inch reach advantage, and Joshua does use his jab. So I think Pulev will try to use some head movement, right? And then he's going to try to time the jab, and he's going to try to get his jab in there. How do you beat a jabber? You out-jab the jabber. Whether you land or not, it disrupts. The jab is the key in this fight. The jab from either fighter disrupts the other fighter's rhythm because of the way they fight. Neither are real pressure fighters. Joshua really shouldn't. In this fight, if I'm in his corner, and the way he should have trained was not to be a pressure fighter. Use your boxing ability, like he won when he won that easy decision over a very pudgy, out of shape Andy Ruiz. Again, he had Ruiz basically almost knocking him out, but when he went for the kill, Ruiz tagged him. And that's where he got in trouble. There's big money fights coming up for Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury. A gazillion-dollar fight post-pandemic. You know? Deontay Wilder.
Oh, yeah.
Big fight. You know? In the interim, you can possibly see, if he wants to take a smaller fight, you could build up Hughie Fury. Again, I don't know where he's in the world rankings. I don't think he's probably a top 10 fighter. He's definitely a top 20 fighter, Hughie Fury, in my eyes. But, again, that would do well domestically. The cousin of Tyson Fury getting a crack before Tyson at Anthony Joshua. I mean, you can build that if you're a promoter. You know what I'm saying? You can build that if you're a promoter. And now they're showing some Anthony Joshua highlights where he's just annihilating folks. So, and again, Anthony Joshua is not a joke. He hits hard. He's a good fighter. Very good fighter. That's when he knocked out Dillian Whyte after Whyte hurt him. I was so happy when he beat Klitschko. I thought the Klitschkos, though excellent fighters and good champions, they were so boring for boxing. That's Povetkin, who knocked out Dillian Whyte. He knocked him out. Again, Joshua hits hard. For Pulev to win this, he's got to catch Joshua. He's got to catch Joshua and hurt him. And then jump on him. Don't let him off the hook. If he hurts Joshua, he's got to take him out. He has to take him out. Because Joshua, in the Klitschko fight, Joshua went down first. Klitschko didn't take him out. Joshua came back and stopped him. Joshua, in the Dillian Whyte fight, was hurt. Dillian Whyte couldn't take him out. Joshua stopped him. So if Pulev somehow hurts Anthony Joshua, he must stop him. That being said, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I mean, Pulev, again, let's quickly go back and look at some of his wins here. Where are his stoppages? A knockout against an unknown fighter, Bogdan Dinu. Okay, to me that's an unknown fighter. Maybe he's a good European fighter. Against American competition and English competition, you see decisions. Derek Chisora, split decision. He has a knockout over Maurice Harris. That's a good win. They're all wins are good wins, by the way. But what I'm saying is, he's not showed power against the top-notch competition. Pulev has not shown power, really, against top-notch competition. We've seen Anthony Joshua. He has shown power against top-notch competition. To me, Joshua, obviously, the much bigger puncher. Again, they're big men. If Pulev catches Joshua on the chin, could he go down? Yeah, we've seen Joshua go down. We've seen Joshua stopped. If I'm Joshua, the way he should have trained, what they should tell him in his corner, obviously they're going to work behind the jab. Work behind the jab. There's two things that Pulev is going to do. He's either going to attempt to fight you, not necessarily putting pressure, but try to win the fight, or you hit him with that good 1-2 or a good right hand, he's going to turtle, and then he's just going to want to try to survive. This could actually be a really boring fight. I hope not, but that's the way I see it. There's two things. When Pulev, if he does hit Joshua, does Joshua's chin stand up to it? And two, when Joshua hits Pulev, if he stands up to it, will he fight or will he turtle? Again, both tremendous amateur backgrounds. Again, we're awaiting the entry of Kubrat Pulev. He'll come in the ring first, and then Anthony Joshua, as the champion, will come in the ring second. We have not seen them yet, so thus I'm going through my prognostications for the bout. Pulev, we just looked at his record. He doesn't have big knockouts over top-notch competition. Anthony Joshua does. The saving grace or the one hope for Pulev, Anthony Joshua has at times a suspect chin, and he's been stopped. But Lennox Lewis was stopped twice and came back to avenge both of his defeats. So there you have it, folks. Could be a very interesting bout. Could be a short night for Pulev, or could be a long night for us watching Pulev try to survive. I'm hoping it's a combination of the first two things.
But you have our Red Sox fan announcing.
You're right, Nurse Teresa. I'm announcing, so jump in that chat and say hello. I'm hoping for a good fight. I'm a boxing fan. I love boxing. It's my favorite sport. I like it more than baseball, more than football. This is my sport. I love it. I've had a rebirth for the love of boxing. I never lost it, but I had a rebirth. The heavyweights started to get better. And then there's just action fights, and you can see more fights on TV. And I'm happy about that. I used to watch a lot of fights. I just didn't have any feel for a lot of those fighters. There's nothing to like about some fighters. I gotta like someone to watch them. But yeah. The key to Pulev, he's got to catch Joshua early, get Joshua's respect. And if Pulev hurts Joshua, he must jump on him and knock him out, or attempt to knock him out. Joshua, I can see Joshua winning a lopsided 12-round decision, working behind the jab and throwing the right hand. As Sir DJ says, let's go, I'm ready. I'm ready too. The fighters are not in the ring, Sir DJ. I'm ready too. I'm psyched. We've seen some good fights. Been a lot of fun. This will be our third and final fight. It's the heavyweight championship. Anthony Joshua, Kubrat Pulev. I'll be saying those names in my sleep because the fighters are not yet in the ring. And we want them in the ring. But to be fair, the co-main event, second round knockout, as Lawrence Okolie knocked out Nikodem Jezewski from Poland. So, that's what the delay is for.
Who's that?
This guy is from England. He is an analyst. He's actually interesting. I know he looks funny, doesn't he? But he's actually quite interesting. Obviously,
looks like an Eddie Money lookalike.
Yes, that's what I thought. This gent does look like Eddie Money. That's pretty funny. That was my thoughts. But we know Eddie Money's passed away, so we know it's not Eddie Money. I'm waiting for him to break out in an Eddie Money song. Of course, we're not listening to any of that. We have still yet to see the fighters. Again, there's going to be a delay because the second round stoppage by Lawrence Okolie in a 12-round scheduled cruiserweight bout against Nikodem Jezewski. See how I want to keep saying Jezewski's name when I finally figured out the proper pronunciation? Or was able to pronounce it. I knew what the pronunciation was, but I kept pronouncing it incorrectly. So that, we wait like you wait, and like the world waits, for this heavyweight championship fight. I'll tell you the one thing that annoys me to no end when watching any type of fight, whether it's on pay-per-view or The Zone or HBO, anything, or regular TV. When you're sitting there waiting for the fight, it's the last fight of the evening, it's the main event, and they put the promo for the fight up. I'm like, are you kidding me? Can we watch the fight? I remember a Canelo Alvarez fight, and the fight didn't come off till after 1 a.m. because there was a UFC bout on, and it was I forgot, it was ESPN or pay-per-view. I forgot who the pay-per-view company was, but they also had they wanted to get the UFC crowd over after that bout, so they weren't going to start it. Remember,
look at the football game that we watched.
Oh my God, that was so annoying. What was it, 2 weeks ago? We're waiting for the fight.
Yeah.
It's a blowout football game on ESPN. We were waiting for the fights. I'm like, and the other team's calling timeout. Dude, you're down 70 to something. I would just let the clock run before these guys put up 100 points on you.
It was the Gators. It was the Florida
Yeah, the Gators were kicking the crap. Oh, against Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm like, run the clock. These guys are calling timeouts. They're putting. We're working on things. You're working on getting your ass kicked. That's stupid. Oh, they weren't going to start the fight card until the football game was over. It pushed everything back. That's when we saw one of the most bizarre decisions. A kid from Australia.
Yeah.
When they said it was a headbutt and it wasn't, he opened him up with punches. He should have won by TKO and they didn't give it to him. I can't remember the names now because I'm old and I forget things. Now we have to go through the plethora of highlights for both fighters. As again, they're showing Joshua, they're showing Pulev. Joshua always with that Adonis physique. And we want the fight. We want to see the fighters approaching the ring. Is it going to happen right now? As the ring is empty. Again, there's about 1,000 fans, they said, here at Wembley Arena. Well spread out. And now we have some movement. We have some movement here. Lights are flashing and moving around as we wait both fighters to come into the ring. The real Sir DJ, my first boxing match was Joshua versus Klitschko, and I instantly knew it was huge. I knew I saw the finish to the fight. Yeah. There's something about a big fight, whether at heavyweight or whatever division, but the heavyweights capture the casual fan. I just like to see two evenly matched fighters. They could be club fighters, and they're going to put on a good show. I used to enjoy the fights on USA Network from Philadelphia, the Blue Horizon, that held about 700 people. If you fought at the Blue Horizon, you were going to fight. You're going to put on a good show. As great as Floyd Mayweather Jr. is, and he's all-time great, Hall of Famer, the best, one of the best, right? His fights were not fun to watch towards the end of his career. They just were not entertaining. And now they're revving up the crowd. And the crowd of about 1,000 folks, very pro-Joshua, obviously. 1,000, and actually they're not as far apart as I thought they're going to be. But you know what? They're letting 1,000 people in. I thought they looked more, you know what it was? Because it's the main event and now more people, they looked more spread out the first two fights. And I tell you, the Hughie Fury fight against Marius Vock was entertaining. It was a mauling, wasn't pretty, but it was entertaining, mauling and brawling. Fury won a lopsided 10-round decision, though he sustained a bad cut over his eye. And our bout just before this championship bout, from the UK, Lawrence Okolie stopped Nikodem Jezewski from Poland in 2. And we await the entrance and the exit, actually, of Kubrat Pulev from his dressing room. They just showed that. Fans are, I think they're singing now. Again, I'm just looking along, giving you my live chat and radio call. They do not show Friday night fights on ESPN anymore. They show fights on ESPN, but they don't have a standard day. There's a happy young lady there. AJ, you can see she holds up the flag of the St. George, I believe, the Red Cross, St. George. And we await the entry of these fighters and the heavyweight championship fight. It's good to see folks in the arena.
Yeah.
We watch football and there's no one, American football, mind you, no one in most of these stadiums. And they pipe in fake sound. I kind of don't like the fake sound. I could live without the... Remember we were watching the fights when they were doing it at the country club?
Yeah.
And when they put on those, 4 fights in 4 weeks, fight cards, those were a lot of fun. Hats off to Eddie Hearn to figure that out. So again, lights...
Those were some good fights.
They were good fights. We saw Povetkin knock out Dillian White after we thought Dillian White was going to knock out Povetkin. They got a rematch, I think, in January. Here it is, tail of the tape. Joshua's 31, Pulev's 39. Joshua's 6'6", Pulev 6'4". Joshua 241 pounds, Pulev 240. Reach 82 for Joshua, 79.5. So they take a half inch. When we looked it up, it was 80. They say it's 79.5. 12 rounds for the heavyweight championship. Joshua from Watford, England. Pulev, Sofia, Bulgaria. This is Pulev's second crack at the heavyweight championship. He was knocked out by Vladimir Klitschko in 5 in his first attempt. And I don't think he'll get another attempt after this. So, again, I see Joshua stopping Pulev.
Yeah.
Pulev has to get Joshua's attention. And if he hurts him, again, if you hurt Anthony Joshua, you better jump on him and get him out of there. Because Joshua has you've seen where he's been hurt, and he's come back and knocked out people. So the one hope for Pulev is he lands something. Again, we looked at his numbers, his record. He hasn't knocked out a top-notch fighter. I'm not saying he doesn't hurt them, but he doesn't have a big knockout. And now, again, we're waiting for Pulev to come out. We see a dressing room. I'm assuming it's Kubrat Pulev. And now the ring walk. Here comes Kubrat Pulev from the dressing room. The crowd has not yet seen him. Colors of Bulgaria for his robe. Thank you, Nurse Teresa, as I got tongue twisted. And he looks very confident, very focused, but does he have any sweat? He has a little bit of sweat as he walks towards the ring, throwing punches in the air. Now pounds his mitts together. And again, now the crowd will see him momentarily as they're showing where you walk in. Pulev looks confident. He looks in good shape. We've not seen him without the robe, but he's usually in good shape. These are big heavyweights. Big heavyweights. Most heavyweights are big. So we await Pulev to enter the ring. He's out of the dressing room, lights flashing. Again, there are fans here in Wembley Arena. There are fans. They said about 1,000. It looks a little bit more than 1,000 to me, though maybe this is a smaller room. Anyway, it's good to see fans. This is Wembley Arena. I thought Wembley Arena held 10,000. I thought. I could be wrong. Lights flashing. No boxers in the ring yet. Pulev is out of the dressing room. But has yet to make his ring walk. And before that happens, I'm going to take a sip of tea. What's your prediction on this bout, folks? I like Joshua mid-round stoppage. For Pulev to be in it, he's got to land something big, get Joshua's attention. He's got to hurt him, and he's got to jump on him. And here it is. As the long...
for Joshua.
Oh, I think Joshua wins this fight.
Oh, Joshua's going to win this. I'm predicting third round.
So Nurse Teresa says third round stoppage in favor of Anthony Joshua. Again, if Pulev catches him, Joshua's chin has been suspect. But if you don't knock him out, he comes back to knock the bejesus out of you. As the announcer's revving up the crowd of about 1,000 folks at Wembley Arena. Thank you for joining us. If you couldn't watch the fight, I hope you enjoy the radio call. And jump in the chat. So here comes Kubrat Pulev from Bulgaria. He's going to make his ring entrance. And here he is. The crowd will probably see him and boo. Golden Eagle 99 says unanimous decision, Anthony Joshua. I could see that too.
Yeah.
Where Joshua hits Pulev, hurts him, but Pulev is able to survive. And then Pulev, like I said, goes into turtle mode. And he's just going to sit there and go, I don't want to get knocked out.
I've never seen him fight. So
he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. But he's not a really active fighter. He's very of that European style. He wants to work behind. Again, that's smart. You want to work behind the jab, things like that. But he's not an active fighter. If he gets hit, he might sit there and go, okay, and just wait for that counter punch and then turtle. He looks in good shape. He's definitely a strong guy. Again, his one loss, he was knocked out by Vladimir Klitschko for the heavyweight title in the 5th round. And I would think in the UK, Joshua's a huge betting favorite. Here comes Anthony Joshua, and he actually has to walk down steps. Wherever his dressing room was up higher. He's coming down some steps, and the fans have yet to see him as he's going to make his walk towards the ring. Promoter Eddie Hearn behind him with a COVID mask. It'd be so nice not to have COVID masks anymore. Anthony Joshua always looks in tremendous shape. He looks focused. This is big. This is big for Joshua. He wins this. Obviously, every win is big, but that sets up a possible huge payday with Tyson Fury after COVID. Wembley Stadium, or another soccer venue. Hundreds of thousands, over 100,000 folks. As Anthony Joshua is right about to make his ring entrance down the ramp, and the fans will go berserk here at Wembley Arena. The real Sir DJ says Joshua beat Pulev in the fourth. So you had the third, Nurse Teresa. The surreal Sir DJ, fourth round stoppage, Joshua. I got to pick a round, I guess, right? I'm going to say sixth. I'm going to say sixth round stoppage, Joshua. And the Golden Eagle 99 has unanimous decision for Joshua. None of us have picked Pulev. This would be a huge upset. This would be a huge upset in my eyes. Pulev, a very good fighter, excellent amateur, very good professional. One loss, knocked out to Klitschko for the heavyweight title shot. But he's got to get his attention. That's the whole thing. Can he hurt Joshua? That would be the main thing. Can he hurt Joshua? If he hurts Joshua, he must then jump on Joshua. It's the only way to victory for Pulev. I don't see him winning a decision unless he knocks down Joshua 3-4 times and Joshua somehow survives. I don't see that either. So here we go. As they show AJ, flames around the AJ. Little pyrotechnics there. Joshua on the big screen, revving up the crowd. They don't need revving up the 1,000 or so people in attendance at Wembley Arena. When they see their hero, one of their favorite sons, they'll go ballistic. So far, England's favorite sons and the UK favorite sons are 2-0. Hughie Fury won a 10-round lopsided unanimous decision over Marius Vock of Poland, though he sustained a bad cut over his eye. It was a rough tumble affair, but Hughie Fury definitely won that. And then, in a sensational stoppage at cruiserweight, Lawrence Okolie stopped the Polish cruiserweight Nikodem Jezewski in 2. Will it be a sweep for the boys from England and the UK? And Anthony Joshua, the crowd sees him, and the few in attendance because of COVID, they're loving it. Here comes AJ, Anthony Joshua. Pyrotechnics. He's a rock star. As it's sparklers galore, as I like to call it, as he walks towards the ring focused on the man from Bulgaria, Kubrat Pulev. Will Pulev pull off a miracle? Pulev walks right up to Joshua, sort of smiles and stares at him. So let's get ready to do this. Fighters are in the ring. Pyrotechnics going off. Sparkler thingies, all over the place. Now it's time to get the fight on. Joshua always looks in tremendous shape. Pulev has always been in good shape too. We await the 12-round heavyweight championship fight. A portion of the heavyweight belt. You know, some people recognize Anthony Joshua as a true champion. Some people recognize Tyson Fury as a true champion. If you're watching, jump in the chat. Tell us who you think's going to win this. Again, I think most people will have Anthony Joshua. But does Pulev have a miracle in one of his punches? Joshua, we've seen him hurt. We've seen him down. We've seen him knocked out. Stopped by Andy Ruiz Jr. He comes back to avenge that defeat to Andy Ruiz Jr. Lopsided decision. Joshua seems very focused. Pulev seems focused. Joshua in his corner. They're putting a little, as I like to say, grease around the eyes. Pulev stands away from his corner, continues to shadow box, still in his full-length red robe, the colors of Bulgaria. And Joshua paces a little bit now. He begins to sort of shadow box a bit. Loosening up. Though they're both loose. A little bit of sweat on both. You don't see a lot of sweat. You know, if you come in that ring cold and you get tagged, sometimes you go bye-bye birdie. And again, now they're just showing us the ring walk once again. I don't know what the delay is, but we await this pugilistic affair. Both fighters are in the ring. That's the good news. The referee has not called them to the center of the ring yet for the final instructions, as they're just pacing back and forth. These gladiators are ready to go, and so are the fans there. I'm sure the fans watching and the fans listening. So we await the start of this bout. Joshua talking to his trainer. Again, the trainers have COVID masks and shields on. Pulev, again, trying to stay limber in his corner. I do not know what the delay is. They have not announced the fighters to the crowd. I really don't. So they'll announce the fighters to the crowd, and then they'll be called to the center of the ring for the final instructions. That's where the referee asks the chief seconds, are there any questions from the chief seconds in the red corner? Are there any questions from the chief seconds in the blue corner? Usually they always say no. Sometimes they say, what about the trunks? Are the trunks too high? And the ref will say, on right here is good, below this is no good. So, because some guys come in with their trunks up to their chest. Again, fighters are in the ring. Fighters are in the ring. They have yet to be announced to the crowd. I do not know what the delay is. This is at Wembley Arena. There is a live crowd. I read, and then they said about 1,000 tickets or people, fight fans, were allowed in. It looks slightly more than that, but again, I can't tell. So we'll say about 1,000. The delay continues. I don't think it's the lighting. Now they've dimmed the lights a bit. Where's the announcer? Maybe that's the delay. Though the announcer no longer comes into the ring because of COVID, we're still waiting for the announcement of the fighters who are in the ring. And this really could freeze up one of the fighters. Pulev continues to shadow box with his robe on in the red corner. Now he smiles and looks at Joshua. Joshua kind of glares at him, kind of gives him a little smile. Oh, now Pulev's talking to him. And now the ref, as Joshua started to walk towards Pulev, says, go back to your corners, fellas. And now the lights start flickering again. And now we're going to hear the announcement. Thank God. And Pulev, again, the older fighter, but he looks in good shape. He usually is in good shape, and he's a big boy. They're both big men. Joshua will have the reach advantage and the height advantage. Pulev, 29 fights, 28 wins, 1 defeat, 14 by stoppages. His lone loss, he was knocked out by Vladimir Klitschko in his one bid for the heavyweight title, or the legitimate heavyweight title. We looked at his record. He has no significant knockouts. I mean, Maurice Harris was a good knockout. But again, he's a heavyweight. He can punch with a little bit of oomph. Joshua, we know, has knockout power. As Pulev just wants to get this fight going, you can see. And now they're going to announce Anthony Joshua to those in attendance. And again, it's about 1,000 folks here at Wembley Arena. Joshua has announced he bows to all the sides of the ring as the fans are loving it. Favorite son, Anthony Joshua. Joshua, 24 fights, 23 wins, 1 defeat. When he was stopped by Andy Ruiz Jr., he has 21 stoppages. He did come back to take the title back. Lopsided unanimous decision over Andy Ruiz Jr. Big fights. Joshua has got to win this. And again, we think Anthony Joshua is going to win it. We all favor Anthony Joshua. But funny things happen to the forum. Tommy Morrison, supposed to fight Lennox Lewis, takes a tune-up fight against Michael Bent, knocked out 1 round. Loses a huge payday. Mike Tyson, $50 million payday on the line against Evander Holyfield, knocked out in Japan by Buster Douglas. Stranger things have happened on the way to the forum, as we say. That's why they fight the fights. Does this bout definitely favor Anthony Joshua? Absolutely. Did we all pick Anthony Joshua? Absolutely. Could Kubrat Pulev land a big punch? He could. And if he does, he better jump on Joshua and stop him. Because Joshua, if you don't stop him, he's come back to knock his opponent out. Now ring center, and this is a good stare down as Pulev looks into Joshua's eyes. Joshua looks into Pulev's eyes, and they smack gloves. They want to get it on. We are ready for round number 1. Pulev in red trunks, Joshua in white trunks. Joshua kneels and genuflects as he prays. Now he is up. The referee signals for the fight to start. Round number 1. Joshua Pulev for the heavyweight championship. Both fighters bouncing a bit, trying to feel one another out. They're trying to feint each other out of position, looking to land that counter right hand that will end the night for one of them. Joshua now starts by pawing with his jab. Pulev hands held high. Pulev maintains ring center. Both fighters, statue-like, waiting to get someone out of position. Now they bounce up and down, but they stay. Joshua jabs to the body, now jabs to the head. Neither really landed. Joshua's jab, I think he can hit Pulev between that guard. Pulev's hands are held high but wide. Pulev definitely, he might want to try to land a counter left hook maybe there. And Pulev now jabs to the body. Again, this is a feeling out round. Both fighters ring center, sort of bouncing back and forth. Joshua paused with the jab. Pulev just keeps his hands in front of him. They're definitely waiting for the other man to lead and then tag him. Pulev jabs to the body but does not advance. Joshua jabs to his body. Joshua a little unsteady there when he moved to his left. That was a little weird. Let's take note of that. Now Joshua starts to circle a bit. Now back and forth goes Joshua. Pulev has not left ring center. He's just pivoting with Joshua. Oh, good jab by Joshua. Splits the guard. That's the first significant scoring blow by Anthony Joshua. Pulev comes back. But I think Joshua parried that jab away. Again, Pulev goes back to ring center. Joshua jabs to the body. Pulev stays at ring center and just pivots with Joshua, although they're standing right in front of us. Joshua bounces a bit back towards the rope. He wants Pulev to come to him. Pulev refuses to come to him. Again, they're very close, but just out of punching range for both. Now Joshua backs up a bit. Again, when he backs, he bounces. So it's not like he backs straight up. Though, and now there's a little action there. Neither fighter lands. Now, good jab by Joshua. Another good jab by Joshua. Pulev tries to get a jab in. Pulev has moved away from ring center. And I think this is what Joshua tries to throw the counter right. He misses, but the left jab gets through. Pulev backs up a bit. Pulev again. This is going to be a battle of counter punchers. That's what it looks like right now. Pulev wants to land the right hand. Joshua wants to land the right hand. Pulev has to get in perfect punching distance. He's got to get through. Now Joshua pawing with that jab. Pulev back to ring center. That jab did not land by Joshua. Pulev keeps his guard up high. His arms up and down, up and down, up and down with his guard. Again, Joshua paws with his jab. A little movement, dips a little bit. Not like a Joe Frazier dip, but, he dips a little bit. Joshua moving a little side to side. And he's getting... Oh, a good little left hook. A quick left hook by Pulev. And now that incensed Joshua. He comes back with a jab. But again, Joshua got surprised there. Pulev, that's what I was saying. I was telling you, it looked like he was trying to land a 1-2. Pulev was able to block. Oh, the jab got through, though. The 1-2 did not. Pulev was parried away with his guard, but the jab got through by Joshua. And that's the end of round number 1. Interesting round. Interesting round. Feeling out round. I'm not going to give the round to anybody because no one really did anything. But what I did notice was Pulev was able to surprise Joshua with a quick little hook. And if you heard me earlier, that's what I thought he was trying to set up, that left hook. So I'm going to give round 1 even. I don't like to give even rounds, but no one really did anything. And it's
like two little kittens trying to fight each other.
Well, I wouldn't say kittens, honey. There was a feeling out. Yes, with the way they were feeling
each other,
pawing with the jab.
jabs.
And there were some good jabs by both fighters. But I just don't... That was a tough... If I had to give it to someone, I would have given it to Joshua. I thought he had a few more jabs get through. But that left hook, that quick left hook, caught the attention of Joshua and he came back quite quickly. Round 2, both fighters off their stool, ring center. And again, Pulev likes to stay ring center. He likes to just stand there and he wants Joshua to come to him. And again, it's a lot more pawing up and down with their fighters. They're bobbing up and down. Again, not like a Joe Frazier bob, but they're just bobbing up and down, up and down. And now Pulev comes forward a bit. Both men touch each other with a jab. Pulev jabs the body. Joshua throws a big right hand that did not land as Pulev got underneath it. Pulev, again, he wants to get in that punching distance before Joshua hits him. Joshua moving a bit, jabs to the body, jabs to the head. They're not getting through. The body did get through, but it was a pity pat. Joshua really waiting to land that go-home right hand. He has it cocked near his chin. Joshua near the ropes. Pulev will not come to him, though. And I think Joshua wants him to come to him because he wants to catch him coming in and end the night for Kubrat Pulev. Joshua works the jab. Again, Joshua closer to the ropes. Pulev getting a little closer, cutting the distance. But hands up. Now Pulev, good jab to the body, just under the chest of Joshua. That was a good scoring jab. Pulev looks very good. So does Joshua. Joshua, combination opens up. Oh, that uppercut got through. 4 punches. The uppercut got through. Pulev smiles, and now they're in tight. Pulev hits Joshua behind the head. The uppercut got through by Joshua. Pulev comes back with 2 jabs, backs Joshua up. Joshua now paused with the jab. Pulev keeps his guard held high. Joshua continues to jab, but he's short with it. Pulev does not want to get in that range of that right hand, as Joshua is looking to do a Cobra Kai strike with that. They circle one another. Again, it's a slow pivot of a circle. Left hook missed by Pulev. He loaded up on that. That's the punch I think he's trying to land. Left hook by Joshua's blocked, but the jab's not. So Joshua landed the jab. Pulev in front of Joshua. And again, Joshua he puts his gloves up to try to make Pulev come forward. He does, but he does not land. He throws a couple of punches, doesn't land. The jabs don't land. He's falling short with the jab, Pulev. Joshua's able to stay out of range. Good jab by Joshua there. Pulev getting a little more aggressive. Again, he falls just a bit short with that jab. He's just too far away. Joshua's going to time it and hit that right hand. Now Pulev gets in tight. Joshua ties up. Joshua hits Pulev on the side of the head. 30 seconds to go here in round 2. Joshua's winning this round. Again, Pulev just is not in punching range. He's just out of his punching range. Joshua lands a good jab, another good jab. And that just stops Pulev. It's not like he's charging forward, but he's trying to creep forward and get in punching range. Joshua jabs to the body to disrupt Pulev. That jab is a great weapon. It disrupts the other fighter. Joshua jabs, right hand, uppercut misses. Pulev had his guard up. Pulev smiles at Joshua. Pulev is trying to incense Joshua to get him into maybe come towards him. Joshua jabs to the body, and there's the bell. And now they stare each other down, and now they're talking trash. And the referee says, go back to your corners. That is a round for Joshua. And again, the way I score a fight, the winner gets 1 point. If there's a knockdown, more points are added. So that round I give to Joshua, more effective with his punches. And he threw a 4-punch combination. Only the uppercut really got through, but it got Pulev's attention because he smiled. And the jab worked much better in that round for Anthony Joshua. First round I gave even. There wasn't much of anything. And if I had to give it to someone, I would have gave it to Joshua. But there wasn't much of anything. We prepare for round number 3. Hope everyone's doing well. Jump in the chat. Who do you think's going to win this fight? We all have Joshua the winner. That's our prognostications. Again, there are fans here at Wembley Arena, about 1,000. Both fighters off their stool, ring center, and the referee says fight, round 3. Pulev, again, he stays close to that ring center. He tries to creep forward. He tries to get in punching range. Pulev in the red trunks, Joshua in the white. Joshua paused with the jab. He's on the outside towards the ropes. He's looking to land that right hand. He does his little shoulder shimmy shuck. And, well, that's what it looks like, a shimmy shuck. Pulev tries to jump in behind the jab. Joshua ties him up. Pulev pushes Joshua's head down. And again, they talk to each other. Pulev ate a jab there. Good jab by Joshua. 2:24 left in round 3. Joshua does this weird thing. He puts his hands out in front, almost Primo Carnera-like. And he tries to paw away the punches at times. And Pulev jabs, forcing Joshua to the ropes. Joshua stumbles but get off the ropes. It was not due to the punches. He lost his balance. Now they're in tight on the ropes. Pulev tries to work in tight. The referee breaks them. Pulev's punches in tight are wide, though. Joshua again working that jab. 2 jabs. Pulev backs up. Joshua looking to land that right hand that will end the night for Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pulev tries to... Oh, there it is! Good right hand. Pulev was just able to pull away, but Joshua's finding the range for that right hand. It's coming. It is coming, folks. You can just see it. Again, It's Pulev trying to inch forward to get in punching range. I think he's... And there's a big left hook that missed. Joshua easily avoided that. But that looks like... Oh, it's over! A huge right hand by Joshua! He follows up! Pulev is hurt! Joshua has Pulev on the ropes! Pulev laughing now, but he is hurt! Joshua just keeps punching! Pulev trying to survive! 120 left! Uppercut misses by Joshua! Now to the body goes Joshua. Another shot. Pulev on the ropes. Pulev trying to smother it. He stumbles around. He smiles at Joshua. Joshua puts a jab out there. Oh, an uppercut gets through. Pulev is another uppercut. He is hurt on the ropes. Joshua, this fight is over. Pulev is turned away. Pulev is turned away. He's in the corner. But now they're going to give him a standing 8 count. Oh, I thought the fight was over. He turned his back. They should have stopped the fight. Pulev walks towards the ref. He doesn't want to go on. Now he says, yeah, I'll go on. Joshua looking to load up and end it. Uppercut gets through. Joshua, Pulev on spaghetti legs. Jab, right hand. Uppercut. Pulev in the corner. He's being battered on the ropes. Left hook. Left uppercut. Pulev goes down. The referee begins the count. Pulev says he's all right. He is stumbling. 6, 7, 8. One more knockdown. This fight is over. 20 seconds left in round 3. The ref wipes his glove off. 15 seconds. Joshua, jab. Loaded up, didn't throw. Right hand falls short. Pulev's going to somehow survive this round. Joshua opening up. Clock coming to an end. Pulev on the ropes. He tries to tie up. There's the bell. Oh! Pulev hit him after the bell and Joshua retaliates. Good for you, Anthony. I don't think Pulev knows where he is. This fight should have been over. This fight should have been over. He turned his back. Pulev turned his back. The fight should have been over. Instead, the referee gave a standing 8 count and a reprieve from the governor. Then, Joshua, big punches send Pulev down again. It was the right hand, but that uppercut gets through to, that right hand there. He turns his back. He turns his back. He should have stopped the fight when he turned his back. And he's laughing. He's going to get hit again. He's going to turn his back and go to the corner. That jab, right hand. Oh, man, did he whine. Uppercut, left hook, left jab. Oh, this is the second knockdown. Well, the first one was not a knockdown. They gave it a standing 8. And here it is, round 4. Joshua wants to go at Pulev. Pulev's talking trash. And now the ref says, calm down, let's fight. And Joshua wants to knock the crap out of Pulev. Pulev is talking to him. Joshua has to stay focused. Work behind the jab. You got Joshua sticks his tongue out at Pulev. And here we go, round 4. Joshua really he wants Pulev bad. Pulev talks a lot of crap, it seems, in that ring. Joshua working behind that jab. Just pawing it, looking for that right hand. Pulev backing up. Pulev has felt Joshua's power. Pulev jabs, inches forward. Joshua looking to end the night for Pulev. Another good jab on the chin. Another good jab on the chin of Pulev. Right hand just sailed over the top of Pulev's head. Pulev backs up towards the corner. Now moves away from it. He's looking at the ref like the ref's going to help you, Pulev. Those were clean punches, my friend. Left hook. Pulev blocked it. Shakes, says, no, you didn't hurt me. Jab to the body by Joshua. Action, ring center now. Pulev is not really thrown. He's trying to clear his head, most likely, after that beating he took in the prior round. Pulev steps forward. Joshua steps back, looking to lay the trap and the right hand that will say, a 1-2 by Pulev. Pulev threw really hard, and he comes forward aggressively, trying to smother Joshua. He might have caught Joshua on the top of the head there. I don't know. It was an awkward 1-2, but it was quick. Joshua goes back to that jab. Another jab by Joshua. 1:31 left in round 4. They tie up ring center. The right hand. Now they smack away inside. Referee breaks them. Joshua continues to work the jab, though he's not snapping it. But he's hitting Pulev. Those are scoring blows. He has that right hand ready to cock. Joshua seems a bit winded. He might have punched himself out. That could be a saving grace for Pulev. Referee warns Pulev holding behind the head. 1 minute left in round 4. 1 minute left in round 4. And Joshua definitely looks to try to catch his breath. He definitely might have punched himself out a bit. He's not throwing punches. Pulev is getting a respite. Now Pulev inches forward, but you got to be careful. Joshua has a right hand cock. Joshua jabs to the chest of Pulev. Joshua more towards the ring ropes. Pulev more towards ring center. Again, both men just keep put that jab out there, but Pulev is not in punching range. He dips, try to get Joshua to come forward, and he tries to wind up with that left hook. Now Pulev hits behind the head, they tie up. Joshua not happy with that tactic. 30 seconds to go in round 4. Pulev is off the hook unless Joshua lands something big. 2 jabs by Joshua, backs up Pulev. Pulev again, trying to inch forward, and again, try to land that left hook. 1-2 missed by Pulev, and they slap each other on the inside with short punches to the head. 12 seconds to go in round 4. Joshua definitely seems winded to me. Not like miserably winded, but he punched himself out. He really didn't do anything. He battered Pulev. Pulev again talking smack to Joshua, it seems. I don't know if he's doing it in Bulgarian, but he's saying something at some point in time. And the round's coming to a close. I still think Joshua won this round. Very close round. If you're a Joshua fan, you got to be a bit disappointed he didn't end it. I give it to Joshua.
Ooh, look at that shot. You missed.
Yeah. I think that's from the prior round, though. Oh, I think that's from the prior round. That's a prior round. That's a prior round. That's a prior round. That was that uppercut. Yeah, that's a prior round. Oh, and again, Joshua in the third. I give that 3 points for Joshua in the third because he wins the round. To me, there's 2 knockdowns. That's 3 points. They're just showing highlights when he nearly stopped. Again, if you're just joining us, Povetkin got hurt. He turned his back and went to the corner. The fight should have been over. The referee decided to give a standing 8 count, and then Joshua dropped him. We prepare for round number 5. I have Joshua ahead big due to the 2 knockdowns. Referee now says fight, round 5. Let's see if Joshua's got some of his wind back. Yeah. Pause with the jab. He looks a little better. He looked a little punched out in round 4. Pulev he seems okay, but Joshua has that go-home power. Joshua goes at him now, tries to land that uppercut. And what I'm seeing from Joshua now is he's letting Pulev get a little closer, and I think he's a little winded, Joshua. He's extending his arm with that jab. He looks awkward when he does that. And the saving grace is Pulev has no clue on how to fight on the inside. He doesn't throw short punches on the inside. And he doesn't want to fight on the inside. Very Europeanish, old-school type fighter. Joshua works the jab, doesn't land. Pulev comes back. Joshua throws a slapping left hook, doesn't land. Now they tie up. Pulev puts Joshua in a headlock. Referee breaks them. 2:07 left in round 5. Joshua, again, looking to land the right hand. He has it cocked, not throwing it. Pulev keeping his distance. Left hook just missed by Joshua. Oh, he set that up nice. Wow, did he set that up nice. He just missed. Pulev just got out of the way. Pulev tries to come forward. He doesn't know how to fight on the inside. He gets in there. He has no clue what to do, Pulev. They tie up. The referee breaks him. And now he's warning Joshua to hold. About holding, I think. 1:35 left in round 5. Joshua up and down with the jab. He extends that jab arm. And they tie up again. And again, Pulev puts him in a headlock. This fight has gotten quite turtling by Pulev now. He's just going to tie up. Jab to the body, Pulev does. Joshua comes right back with his jab. Throw the right hand, Anthony. It's there. Jab to the body. Come over the top with the right. And you're going to send Pulev to the canvas. Pulev tries to leap in with a jab. Oh, good jab by Joshua. Oh, there's the right hand. That clipped him on the jaw. Pulev is hurt. Pulev tries to tie up, but he ties up high. And Joshua, they break. 55 seconds. Joshua looking to land that right hand again. It's there, Anthony. Pulev, to his credit, he's tough. Again, this fight should have been over in round 3 in my good jab by Joshua when Pulev turned his back. Right hand missed by Joshua as Pulev was able to smother that punch. 35 seconds left. Pulev comes in with an overhand right. Now he punches Joshua behind the head. The overhand right might have got through, but nothing on it. Joshua again with the jab. Oh, a good 1-2 by Pulev. That was his best right hand. And Joshua says, you didn't hurt me. And Pulev jabs to the body. Joshua bats it back. 20 seconds left in round 5. Joshua talking to Pulev. Use the jab. Again, Pulev backing up. He's trying to counter. Pulev's jab falls short almost every time. He's too far away. Even though he's coming forward, Joshua using his defense, dipping low. Jab to the body, and the round should come to an end momentarily. And Pulev says something to Joshua at the bell. I give round 5 to Joshua. He landed a good right hand. A good right hand. Right there. Jab, snapped his head back. And then the right hand after the second jab. Bam! And Pulev was just able, I'm not going to say turn with the punch, but it was just at the end of the punch. So he did not get the full brunt of it. Oh, that uppercut just missed by Joshua. We're watching the replay right now, if you're just joining us. What do you want to say, Nurse Teresa?
No, I thought that there was a little mark over on his...
No, I think it's just a little abrasion. Yeah, right. I think he's had that. It's starting to red up there. It could bust open. It could bust open. Joshua looks calm in his corner. We prepare for round number 6. I have Joshua comfortably ahead. I have not given Pulev a round, and Pulev went down in my eyes twice in the third. Here's the start of round number 6. Action ring center again. Joshua measuring, pawing up and down with the jab, not really throwing it. Pulev trying to get in distance to throw. Joshua doing an excellent... Oh, right hand missed by Joshua. Pulev tried to counter. He could not. Joshua doing an excellent job with his reach and height. Right hand missed. Joshua was able easily to avoid it, though Pulev definitely loaded up on that. Pulev jabbing his way in. Now he has Joshua on the ropes, but Joshua parries him away from the ropes. Joshua just stepping back, side-to-side movement. Pulev gets in with a little sneaky left hook jab, and that caught Joshua on the chin. Don't let that fool you. Joshua knew that punch. Pulev wanted to touch glove. Joshua said no. And again, in tight, neither fighter is very good working on the inside. You got to watch that uppercut on the inside by Joshua, though. On Pulev, loading up with a 1-2, he missed. Joshua was able to avoid those blows, but Pulev definitely, he thinks he can land something big. He's trying quite hard to land something big. He's just not in distance. Joshua keeps him at bay, jab to the head, jab to the body, and Pulev has to start his slow advance all over again. Joshua, head feint, jab feint. Pulev doesn't fall for it. Joshua wants to land the right hand. Pulev's jab falls short. Joshua near the ropes. Pulev throws a combination. Joshua avoids it, ties up. The referee breaks them. Pulev has no clue how to fight on the inside. Joshua again, just bouncing back and forth. We're using the jab. Left hook missed by Joshua. Joshua pawing with the jab. Pulev comes back. His jab falls. Oh, left hook! Left hook caught Pulev. Then Pulev hits Joshua twice on the back of the head. You gotta warn him, ref, and he finally does. Blatant fouls by Pulev. Pulev 1-2. Loaded up. He missed. Joshua ducks under. And Pulev again hitting. That's the back of the head, ref. Sorry, I don't mean to root, but it's the back of the head. No admonishment by the ref there. Joshua's got to stay behind that jab and throw the right hand. Right hand just missed by Joshua. He threw it hard. Pulev's combination missed. Joshua, see, he lets Pulev tie him up. He lets him get him in a headlock, and then Pulev just bangs away. This has not been a bad round for Pulev. He's not won. Pulev led with his head there. And again, now Joshua's had enough, and now he punches him in close. Pulev, with that looping punch, is always hitting Joshua in the back of the head. 23 seconds left here in round 6. Good snapping jabs by Joshua. Right hand caught Pulev to the top of the head, just grazed him. And now Joshua hits him on the side of the head in tight as they tie up, and Pulev comes back again and hits him behind the head. 12 seconds left in round 6. Joshua winning the round. He's bouncing. Pulev misses with the jab. Joshua backs up. He's circling him. He's circling. Joshua's circling. Back and forth he goes. Joshua hits him with 2 jabs, and there's the bell. They smile and taunt one another. Another round for Anthony Joshua, though, folks. I have Joshua comfortably ahead. Joshua almost took Pulev out in round 3. He hit Pulev so hard, Pulev turned and went to the corner. I thought they stopped the fight. Instead, the ref gave a standing 8 count. Then, Joshua dropped Pulev, but Pulev was able to survive round 3. And since then, Pulev actually looks better, though he's not won a round. Pulev starts to load up with that right hand. He has thrown some hard 1-2 combinations, a jab, right hand, but he's not land. Pulev's best punch was a hybrid hook jab. It was very short, and it clipped Joshua on the chin, and Joshua felt that. And then Pulev has also been doing a lot of hitting behind the head in these sloppy clinches where neither fighter knows how to fight inside. We prepare for round number 7, scheduled for 12. Joshua comfortably ahead, and round 7 begins. Joshua using the jab. Pulev
there we go.
It's just falling short, though. The Joshua jab just fell short 2 times. He definitely is using it as a rangefinder for the right hand. When he gets in close, they clash heads, and again, Pulev goes at mauling. Joshua's had enough. Now he comes back, and they're just mauling and brawling, and Pulev just continues to throw that right hand. And let's see, the referee's warning Joshua. I don't understand that. Again, Joshua paws with the jab. Right hand around the guard of Pulev, and a lot of mauling and brawling on the inside. And when they fight on the inside, they're up high. They stand up straight, so it's very awkward looking. Jab to the body by Joshua. Another jab to the body by Joshua. Jab to the body. Now come to the right hand, Joshua. That's what I would tell him. Pulev can inches forward. He's got to get in punching range. And the way he does it, he just keeps creeping forward, creeping forward. He's not in range yet. Joshua continues to disrupt him with that jab. Pulev backs up. Wings a right hand. He misses. They tie up, and Pulev slaps a couple of shots to the body. I don't think they were scoring blows. Now again, Pulev tries to get in tight. Joshua hits him with an uppercut. They tie up. They hold an arm. They sort of flail away with the right hand. Referee breaks him. 1:44 left in round 7. Pulev got a good jab through. Then Joshua comes back with a jab. Now jabs to the body. Another jab to the body by Joshua. He's bouncing well. Right hand just missed. Uppercut gets through. That's a beautiful punch. Joshua going at it. Pulev might be hurt, but now he smiles. He smiles at Joshua, and he comes back with a little uppercut on the inside. Pulev's chin's holding up now. It did not hold up earlier. 1:22 left in round 7, scheduled for 12. Jab by Joshua missed. Joshua steps back just a little bit, hoping Pulev to walk into a right hand, but Pulev doesn't fall for it. Jab lands by Joshua. Joshua continues to step back a bit. Pulev inches forward a bit. When Joshua gets to the ropes, though, he sort of goes side to side and gets away from the ropes, but now he's dangerously close to those ropes. Now he comes away from it. Action ring center. Under a minute in round 7, Joshua scores with a jab to the body, another jab to the body. Pulev has not landed anything of significance in this round. 48 seconds left in round 7. Pulev looking to land up. He's just not in punching range.
No,
he cannot. Oh, good jab by Pulev. And Joshua acknowledges that. Joshua comes back with a jab. 38 seconds left in round 7. A 1-2! And those got through. And now Pulev goes to the punching of the back of the head. That 1-2 got through by Pulev. And now he gets in tight, bangs the body a bit. Again, these guys are awkward on the inside. They stand straight up and they work the free hand. They don't get low and bang. 19 seconds left in round 7. Joshua's still winning this round in my eyes. A very sloppy, mauling, brawling round, but Joshua's jab wins the day. That jab snapped Pulev's head. Round's coming to a close. Pulev's trying to load up. He held up on that. And now, uppercut missed by Joshua. Pulev lands a right hand. Pulev is getting closer and closer with that big right hand, and that's got to start to worry AJ fans just a bit. I still don't think it was enough for Pulev to win the round. Joshua, see that on the inside, The thing he does well is that uppercut. My God, he does that well on the inside. So I give that round to Joshua. I have not given a round to Pulev. The closest thing I gave round 1 even.
A little bit better round for Pulev. A
little bit. That's what happens when you're watching a fight. You say, oh, wow, he did a little bit, but he didn't do enough. No way near enough to win that round.
I'm just saying, at least this one
See that right hand? That landed. Yeah. There's the danger. Joshua pulls back straight, and if Pulev, he caught Joshua at the end of the punch. He needed to get slightly closer to get the full brunt of that punch on the jaw of Anthony Joshua. If I'm Joshua's corner, work the jab, 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 jab. I think Joshua is not doing, and he is, but he's letting Pulev get into his head a bit, I think. Round 8. Joshua well ahead in this fight. But it's interesting. Can Pulev land something big? Pulev has to always inch forward. This is the danger zone here. They tie up again. The referee breaks them. It's very sloppy when they tie up inside. 2:38 left in round 8. Pulev wants to get in. Now he bangs the rib cage. Joshua hits him with an uppercut. As Joshua says, stop pulling my head down. And now the referee is telling both of them, fight. Stop the talking. Stop the dirty tactics. And they're not happy with one another. Now referee admonishes Joshua for pushing Pulev, and they have some words. Pulev, again, 1-2 lands on Joshua. Joshua felt that one. You got to throw the jab, Anthony, because Pulev is now able to get in that punching distance, and he doesn't fear Joshua anymore. Uppercut missed. Joshua comes back with a hard combination, but Pulev was in earmuffs, and none of those punches got through. Joshua jabs to the body. 2 minutes to go here in round number 8. That combination was the best by Pulev a few moments ago. Pulev definitely looking to land that right hand. Wild left hook way over the head of Joshua. Joshua ducks underneath it. They're inside. And now they break. Joshua taps Pulev on the head as they break. Pulev again looking to get that range with that right hand. Joshua jabs to the body to try to disrupt him. Every time he does that, Pulev has to start his slow creep forward all over again. Pulev trying to creep forward. Joshua just jabs to the body. Right hand over the head. Left hook missed by Pulev. It was a high left hook. Joshua, now good job by Joshua. He did not let Pulev tie him up. He got out of that headlock attempt. 126 left in round 8. Pulev feels a bit confident with that 1-2 combination he landed earlier in the round. But again, he has to inch forward. He's not committing himself to the charge. Left hook misses. Joshua ties him up, forces him back towards the rope. The referee breaks them. Joshua is slowing down in these rounds, in my opinion. Pulev getting closer. Joshua uses the jab. Again, Joshua almost took Pulev out in the third. Again, Joshua jabs to the body. Uppercut got through! But Pulev, wow, how he stood up to that, I don't know, and he talks to Joshua. 47 seconds left in round 8. Jab snapping Pulev's head. Right hand around the guard of Pulev. I think he's a bit hurt. He continues to circle with Anthony Joshua. 37 seconds left in round 8. Joshua looking to open it up here a bit, but now goes back to pawing with the jab. Pulev looks to getting close. Right hand hits Pulev on the top of the head. The right hand thrown by Anthony Joshua. 26 seconds left in round 8. Pulev trying to go side to side with his head movement. They tie up, and Pulev digs a shot to the ribs. Joshua digs 2 shots to the ribs of Pulev. Referee breaks him. 13 seconds left here in round 8. Fight's been dominated by Joshua, but there's been anxious moments, in my opinion, for Anthony. As we come to a close of round 8, 1-2 misses by Joshua. Pulev had his guard held high. And there's the bell. But Pulev did get there again with a good 1-2 combination. Definitely not enough to win the round. But Joshua, it's getting easier for Pulev in his one hope to inch forward. He keeps creeping forward. And he has to get in that range to try to land that left hook or that right hand. And he's winging his punches. There's that 1-2. It hit Joshua. But I give Joshua round 8. I have not given a round to Kubrat Pulev of Bulgaria yet. First round I gave even. We go to the final 4 rounds here. Anthony Joshua is starting to get hit a little bit more with the right hand. And I don't know what his corner's telling him. Work the jab. Just keep putting the jab out there because it disrupts Pulev, and he has to start his slow creep forward all over again. Every time he gets hit with the jab, he has to start his creep forward all over again. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. Joshua, round 9, trying to work the jab. I like to see him just throw 1-2s. I like to see Joshua throw the jab, the right hand, step away, or step to the side. Pulev will come to him, and then you clip him. Pulev again, trying to inch forward. Joshua snaps his head twice with the jab. Joshua, again jabbing. Pulev trying to load up with the right hand, and there he just missed. Pulev, he's finding the range with the right hand. They tie up Joshua on the ropes, and the referee breaks him. Joshua's more towards the outside of the ropes. Pulev more towards ring center. 2:22 to go in round 9. Again, Joshua uses the jab. Even if he doesn't land, it disrupts Pulev. Pulev has not been able to time the jab. Joshua jabs to the body. Pulev just waiting for an opportunity to creep forward and try to land a big punch. A hope and a prayer, I guess. Pulev comes forward and he eats a jab. Now he comes back with a jab, but it doesn't land as strong. Pulev. Joshua jabs to the body. Joshua's towards the ropes. Pulev more towards ring center. Joshua just slips back just a bit. Left hook blocked by Pulev. Jab, right hand. Jab got through. Right hand did not by Joshua. Pulev, again, that jab to the body totally disrupts Kubrat Pulev. Uppercut just missed by Joshua. If he hit him with that, that would have lifted him right off his feet. 134 left in round number 9. A 1-2 by Pulev lands. Joshua goes to the ropes. Left hook missed by Pulev. A little more oomph in Pulev. A little more urgency. They break an oomph. That was a push. Uppercut! Another uppercut! Joshua wailing away with uppercuts! Pulev stands up to them and he's talking to Joshua. A minute to go. Big shots by Joshua. Pulev definitely standing up to them better. Again, this awkward infighting where Pulev puts Joshua in a headlock. And again, the referee, they're talking to each other. And Pulev throws a punch during the break. Will he be admonished? Yes. No point deduction, though. 53 seconds left in round 9. This fight is chippy. Joshua, jab, jab, nothing lands. When he jabs, he slaps his hands together once in a while after it. Jabs to the body, disrupts Pulev. Oh, a huge uppercut! Pulev is hurt! Another uppercut! Joshua trying to... Pulev is down on the ropes! Oh, my Lord! Pulev, I don't know if he's getting up from this one. He is on staggered legs. The referee gives him the mandatory 8. 26 seconds left.
Tell him to go to the corner.
The referee really giving him a lot of time here. 20 seconds left. Can Anthony Joshua finish him here in round 9? Oh, it's over! Holy crap! A 1-2. Down goes Pulev. They still didn't stop the fight. Didn't he look? He signaled that he stopped the fight. But now it is a clean knockout. Pulev will not rise. Anthony Joshua. Oh, you know he wanted to do that to Pulev. Pulev was talking a lot of smack as Joshua bows to the fans here at Wembley Arena. What a shot by Anthony Joshua. Very impressed by Anthony Joshua. Pulev had a few mini moments landing the right hand. But my God, did Anthony Joshua wreck him in that round. Hats off to Pulev. He tried hard, but he just couldn't get in range. Holy cow. And Pulev is up. They have him near his corner. They'll probably sit him down on his stool and have the doctor look at him. That was and you know what? You can see the little mouse or an abrasion under Joshua's eye where that right hand was hitting him. So Pulev was getting through. That was a huge shot. And now Pulev goes, who is that? Is that Floyd Mayweather? Is that Floyd Mayweather? I can't see. I think that's Floyd Money Mayweather, who Joshua's gone over to talk to. And they're definitely not using COVID protocol. That is Floyd Mayweather. I think. I can't tell. Yes. I do believe that's Floyd Mayweather. Wow. I think that was Floyd Mayweather. It's tough to see. He had a baseball cap on. Joshua went out to go acknowledge whoever that was. Again, I have no sound up. I'm calling the fight. That was a hellacious knockout. The uppercut got it started there.
Click menu. I wonder if you can get closed caption.
I don't want to fool around with any...
Okay.
That would, yeah, I should probably, I think, you know what, that is a good, what's this over here? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, English.
All right, there we go. Nurse Teresa has helped me turn on the closed caption. And we just want to see who he was talking to. Oh, tremendous uppercuts. Those are beast mode. Watch, oh my God, he dips down and boom! Wow. That uppercut is hellacious by Anthony Joshua. So Joshua is the winner by knockout in round 9 of Kubrat Pulev. And here, Pulev, another uppercut, that really didn't land. But I thought when he went down the first time in this round, it looked like he waved it off. Or the second time, whatever. It looked like he waved it off, then he began to count. So Pulev, in his second attempt at a legitimate world title, is stopped. Klitschko stopped him in 5 a few years back, and now Anthony Joshua starches him in 9. Wow, what a punch by AJ. At times, oh my God. So quick, so accurate. A Cobra Kai strike. What? Bing, and that's the right hand. Good night, folks. Wow. Great job by Anthony Joshua. He did what he was supposed to do in this effort. Looked good. At times, Joshua did get tagged a bit. Nothing of great urgency or whatever the word. Oh, my God. You just see his head snap. Tremendous power by Anthony Joshua. What Joshua has to worry about, tendency, like a lot of heavyweights and some fighters in the lower classes, as they have a nice word with one another. And he does have a cut around the lip from that right hand. And Pulev and Joshua now, they're just laughing and hugging away. So it was a good night of boxing. Good night of boxing. So I hope you enjoyed it. The 3 fights we did, Hughie Fury won a unanimous decision, though he sustained a bad cut over his eye over the Polish heavyweight, and coming to an end of his career, the 40-year-old Marius Vock. And then in the 12-round cruiserweight bout, Lawrence Okolie of the UK stopped another Polish fighter, Nikodem Jezewski, in 2. And as we just listened to, Anthony Joshua wins with a 9th-round knockout and retains his heavyweight title belts over the Bulgarian Kubrat Pulev.
Mayweather.
And it was Floyd Mayweather. It was Floyd Mayweather. Thank you, Nurse Teresa. So there you have it. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the bouts. I enjoyed calling them. Till next time, health and happiness. Hughie Fury, unanimous decision over Marius Vock, 10 rounds in our first bout. In the cruiserweight bout, Lawrence Okolie, 2nd round stoppage of the Polish pugilist Nikodem Jezewski. And then, as we just called it, retaining his heavyweight championship belts, Anthony Joshua knocks out Kubrat Pulev of Bulgaria in a dominating effort. I did not give Pulev a round, and Joshua nearly had him out in the 3rd. So thank you very much. Stay safe. Be smart. Love you all. Appreciate your time. God bless. You know what's coming.